someone help me, please? Hello? No! Morning, Lord, help me! Hello? Someone here? Is this place? Oh no, this is creepy. Oh my God. The Temple of the Morning Lord. Wow. Okay, I need to find a way out of here. Okay. Maybe this way. What? Is it oh my God! Oh my God! Open! Oh my God! Come on! They closed the gates! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh, shit! Oh, too close! Oh. This place is cursed. Hello? Please, somebody. Okay. No. It's gone. Okay. There's a door. Won't open. Damn it. Hello? Please. Somebody. Oh my. No. I need to get out of here. Where? Okay, this way. No. It's a dead end.
Did I tell you the story how I survived the castle? I didn't.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Untold Odysseys, Curse of Dread, episode 14. How's everybody doing?
I'm better now that I'm here.
Yeah,
I-
doing pretty good.
Spiders.
I sound so super enthused. This week is beating my ass. Last week beat my ass. I'm just tired of getting my ass beat. So, instead, I'm gonna try to beat your guys' ass today. Great! Woo!
Wait a
Yay!
second.
What?
That is exactly how it works, Animus.
This is
Don't
an
fight it.
RP session.
I remember signing that consent.
I mean, it could be. It could be. It's all up to you.
Heading right for Strahd.
If that's what you guys want to do, man, by all means, you do what
And
you do what you got to do.
We're ready. We're
Yeah,
ready.
you got a
this.
gem. You know, at least one of them
All we
does
need.
something. You have to find somebody else to, or you can experiment yourselves if you really want to, and to do a little bit of a recap. Sean's gonna take it away because he's awesome like that.
All right. So boom. We decided to go to some tunnel because some old creepy guy in a church told us we needed to go there. We had to go there to get some magic crystals, to get some for a non-detection spell to help protect some women from Strahd because he's being a total creep. So we get there, find out the place is infected with tons of spiders. Some of us don't really like spiders too much. After fighting our way down with some spiders, ended up having a large bagel feast to keep our spirits up. Kept getting deeper and deeper, more and more spiders, bigger spiders and smaller spiders of all shapes and sizes assaulted us, but we kind of stepped on them, and when you're bad, you get stabbed. Spiders got stabbed. End up finding a much bigger spider next to a bunch of gas. Zacky Wacky came in and body slammed the giant spider while Moon was running for his life. We ended up fighting the giant spider, ended up becoming victorious, but ended up realizing there's two different crystals and we didn't know which one we needed to take. As we tried to figure out which crystal to take, the room started filling up with what seemed to be noxious gas. So we had to make a decision. We decided to go with the greedy route and just take everything. Somehow get the fuck out of there as people started using strange abilities. And as we dipped, we made our way back to the church, only to find out that he only needed one of these crystals, doesn't know what to do with the other crystal, and Nyx was going to feed some blood to her friend.
Sounds about right. And I'll give you advantage on any roll you want tonight. Just one.
Any roll.
Just one.
Wait, where's
Just
where's
one.
Rawl at?
Just one. Just one roll tonight. You can have advantage on it. All right. Whatever one you want.
Strahd has paused time. That's a funny touch. That's a funny touch.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You, Nyx, as he disappears off the camera on me.
I'm still here.
All right. You, Nyx, had made a decision to do something last time that we paused on. And as you stated, you were on your way down. So, I'm going to go ahead and knock that out real quick before we start.
Okay.
And Nyx, you are kind of as you're walking down these stairs. We're gonna activate this here, and then we'll come back to you guys up above.
This shit is dark as fuck down here.
It is pretty dark down here. Take it away, Nyx.
So I guess Nyx kind of slips off, not really mentioning to the priest where she's going, and kind of tiptoes her way downstairs. She goes down there looking for her friend, and as she kind of gets to the bottom of the stairs, she'll be like, "Hey, are you here? I brought something for you." And she's just gonna start looking around because she doesn't see him yet.
As you hear just a, oh, I'm here. It's coming from above you as you turn around.
Wait, what?
The
This
guy is
looks so
legitimately
weird.
standing on the ceiling,
Hey, yo, wait.
Yo,
looking-
no, he's hot.
a lot better than he did the last time that you saw him.
Oh,
Ew.
dude.
But
Yo, this
this
look
what
like a
happens we take one
BBG.
shot.
Yeah, is that what that blood did? I need to get me some of that.
As he does the the true vampiric thing of just kind of inversing gravity almost, as he comes from the ceiling right back around, right onto the ground.
So wait, he was just standing on the ceiling?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Normal, okay. So I guess Nyx's eyes like go wide seeing that, and how'd you get up there?
I don't quite know. Seem to be able to do a few things that I was unable to previously.
Oh, you're looking much better. Yeah.
Really?
Wait, you're not gonna attack me again, right? You seemed almost like an animal last time. You seem a little calmer.
I wouldn't
I'm
attack
just
you.
gonna take a step back just to make sure.
As he'll kind of stop, and he's actually gonna kind of kneel down, right, putting one knee down onto the ground. He's just gonna look towards you. Of course, I wouldn't attack you. gave me what I needed the last time. We're friends, I thought.
Yeah, I just needed to make sure. Well, my other friends keep telling me I can't trust everyone, so I had to make sure. But you're a good guy. Yeah.
Oh, I assure you, little one, you can trust me.
Okay. I got something for you. It's part of our deal. And she's gonna take out the vial of Rao's blood that she took, and she's like, I don't know how much this might fill you up, but here, I brought this. And she's going to just hand it to him.
He's going to take it with a smile on his face. I need to just look at one quick thing here. No, just a smile on his face. Appreciate it. Do you mind if I drink it now?
No, go ahead. Whenever there's bread in front of me, I eat it right away too.
He's gonna unstop it. This is slightly different. And he's just gonna basically just up in the whole thing. Give me a perception.
Don't choke.
Give me a perception check as he finishes.
I'm not using the advantage on this, but if I ever wanted to, do I need to call it before I roll, or is it like, can I roll and say I want to use my advantage?
You can at your leisure. You can do it before or after you've rolled. So think of it as a permanent inspiration.
Oh, okay. I'll just...
15 will do it. As he comes back down, you'll notice he kind of twinges a little bit, but as he opens up his eyes almost seem to glow faintly red in color. As he kind of cocks his head ever so slightly. That's that's strange.
What? It wasn't yummy?
No, it was delicious.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, yeah.
If you continue to bring me more like that, we will become great friends indeed.
I thought we were already great friends. You could be more than friends?
We are friends. Don't you worry. Call on me in your time of need.
How do I do that? If you're like down here and I need help.
I should be able to hear you.
She kind of shrugs, and I mean, in her mind, I mean, adults know best. So just, okay, sure, I'll do that. You're not gonna like. You're okay with still being down here for right now, right?
Yes, I assure you. I'm learning many things. As you look down into his hand, he's not gonna realize it, but he's got fire in his hand currently.
I knew it. You gave him a. You basically gave him a fucking fireball.
Go bad.
Like he doesn't even realize. It's just like basically the amount like a lighter would come out, right? Just that small amount, right? He's just he's just holding his hands out. He's not even realizing it, it's there, but you can see it.
Whoopsie. Even
Whoa!
Fucking fiendish blood.
You have magic.
Vampire fiend.
She's gonna point at the fire.
As soon as he looks down, it's gone. Just gone.
You know, I had that. That happened to me before. Yeah, it's like I could do something, but I couldn't really do it when I wanted to.
And have you learned to control it?
A bit. Yeah, but not all the way. I'm not as good as some of the others.
And how did you learn to control it?
Well, Daff keeps saying something about a Eve. The weave. Yeah, the weave. You have to like practice. Yeah. Or else, if you don't practice, you kind of just suck.
Practice, you say?
Yeah, yeah.
I think I may be
I
able.
have another friend. Moon. He was really bad when I first met him, but he's been practicing. He's much better now. Yeah, yeah.
Give me an Arcana check, if you would, please. See how well you can kind of explain to him how you've been controlling this weave.
I don't even want. Oh my god.
Fucking nat 20, bro.
I
Man,
wanted to
you
be bad.
explained to him very, very well. And I need to just look into something real fast.
Yeah,
Just,
yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be proficiency at Arcana as well.
All right. All
I
right.
wanted to do so bad at that. I wanted to win.
I fucking love this. I just want you to know I fucking love this.
Somehow Nyx has been spending time around Daft too much. All that weave talk.
As you tell him about this, you start to hear a few whispers. It's not Malfi's whispers that you're hearing. It's something a little more guttural, a little more explosive. As in your mind, for whatever reason, like you're trying to focus on it, trying to focus on the voice itself. You close your eyes for just a second, and you just see eyes of red. It's the same color eyes that you had seen when you picked up the book previously, but they're not Malfi's. They're something else. One of those seems to be talking to you and guiding you in the ways of flame specifically. Don't know what that quite means currently, but maybe you'll find out. But as he's able to talk to you about this, you kind of relay some of that information, and very specifically, you will learn one cantrip that you are aware of right now. As gaining from Rawl's blood, he will open his hand and produce flame.
Alright, new mission. I gotta get everyone's blood at this point. Just see what happens.
Yes. Yes, do it.
I need to figure this out.
Just new strain
do
of
it.
vampires. I see.
This can only go bad. There's nothing good coming from this. Nothing good is I'm just calling it right now. Nothing good is coming from this, but I'm doing it anyway.
Yeah,
Making new bosses.
I approve of this. Please do it.
This guy's gonna succeed, Strahd. It's gonna be Curse or whatever this guy is.
Curse of Daru.
Yeah.
Curse of Daru, the new Twilight character.
Oh man, I fucking love it. I love it.
When she does that, Nyx will begin to clap. When she sees like the fire, and she'll say, "Yeah, just keep doing that, and you'll be a natural. Yeah, yeah."
I will continue to practice, little one. This is a great gift you have given me. I will remember. And I will one day return the favor.
Oh, that's what friends are for.
He's just gonna say thank you, and with that, he's gonna right. I'm guessing it probably took a little while for you to explain it to him, right? It wasn't just a hey, snap your fingers and boom, here's your fire, right? So I'm guessing it probably took a few minutes to be able to do this. So he's
Yeah, that's fine.
gonna kind of wave his hand back towards the stairs. You should probably head back up before your friends think that I have done something unsavory.
Oh, don't worry, I'm a big girl, but I should check on them to see how they're doing.
Tell them I am doing fine, and tell Father I am doing incredible.
Okay, will do. Thank you. Bye. And she'll like start to like skip off, completely satisfied, happy, and like when she gets here, she just kind of like waves again just to him if he's still there, and she just makes her way back up the stairs.
All right. While you're doing that, I am
Perfect.
gonna
I need to
head.
write some shit
Yep.
down.
I'm gonna head back. for the rest of you gentlemen and ladies, of course. For the time being, our companion Moon has decided to go ahead and retire for the time being. Uh, what are the rest of you up to while Nyx is down in the basement playing with Daru?
What time is it?
For this, you guys were actually triggering up in the night, so you guys hadn't taken your long rest yet.
If it's dark outside, we're all sleeping.
Yeah, no, it's definitely dark
Just
outside.
taking the long rest.
I think we decided to sleep really.
Yeah, I think that's what you guys were doing. I was just giving you your chance to be able to, trying to find player
Well,
journal,
actually, if
shared
anything,
information, timekeeping. You actually, it is during the day. It is about 1 p.m., but it's your guys' time has been kind of separated. You knew that at least he was going to take at least the next 8 hours to kind of work on this crystal that you gave him to try to make this amulet. But it is currently daytime for you guys.
You said daytime.
Yeah, it is. It's about 1 p.m. give or take.
Oh shit.
alright, question though, do we care as a party?
I mean, if you guys want to stay here until 8 a.m. tomorrow, that's perfectly fine with me. Like,
Are we night owls or are we daytime people?
I know some of you kind of probably need a long rest, as some of you got pretty beat up.
You know my answer. I prefer being out in the night as far as Nyx goes, but I'm cool with whatever.
I mean, even the daytime is dark for Nyx, so like,
Yeah, there's
there's
never
no
any real
sun
light.
outside.
Yeah, and there's no real
Yeah, there's
light anywhere.
always overcast, so we don't have to worry about
Mhm.
stuff being
I don't
diminished.
mind. I don't mind taking the long rest and waiting until like daytime.
Yes, I think if anything else, Tenari would just really see how the priest is working, making sure he ain't up to nothing shady. See how his work is going.
He's not doing. He won't be doing anything shady. He's You guys have helped him out quite a bit. You've stopped Daru from screaming about things. Yeah, no, he's incredibly happy with what you guys have done for him.
Yeah, in that case, Tenari would just he's up for a long rest.
Okay. All right. So I got a couple votes for a long rest, but are you long resting until like 9 p.m. or are you guys long resting until the next morning?
Daff loves the night, but she'll go with the team.
Yeah, I think we just go to the nighttime.
Yeah.
Just go to the
That's what
nighttime?
party's voting. Yeah.
Okay. Then we will put in approximately 9 p.m. and all of you can go ahead and take your long rest. Did anybody want to do anything during this long rest?
I got nothing.
Play with the crystals.
Playing with the crystals. All right. What specifically you specifically, Zax, have both of those shining crystals, right? So what are you doing specifically? Are you trying to do anything specific? Are you just kind of explain to me what you're doing?
So the first thing is we're acting like an airplanes, so we know we're flying around the sky a little bit.
Okay.
Maybe if I can't remember if I was around when Adamus was telling the priest to work on it, but maybe I glance over the shoulder and try and combine them, just kind of smash them together, kind of stuff. Or
Yeah, I think did we give him one piece to work on it?
I don't
Or does he just
remember.
need the dull
No,
one?
you guys gave him the dull one. Zax, our outlaw, has the two shining crystals still, because the priest didn't know what to do with the two shining ones. So
Just try and like puzzle piece, put them and stuff. Maybe like the candle holder, maybe on top of the forehead, Maybe see if they connect any which way. Just a bunch of just nonsense trying to get it, just to see what happens if I can make it like do anything.
You do, in fact, you actually hit one very specific keyword. I'm going to ask for a perception check from you to see if you caught it when you did it. But one of the things that you fucking nat 20. Okay, all right.
So anything. So anyway, what was that thing?
So anyway, you notice as you're hitting these kind of two together, flashes of light start to kind of go in between, and you're like, okay, so you kind of you try to press the two together, and you notice that light begins to transfer from one into the other crystal, and the crystal begins to get brighter. The harder you press, the more that seems to happen. And the one that is not getting brighter, it feels, for whatever reason, it feels good to have it on your person, just to be holding it. You feel a good energy emanating from it. The other gem proceeds to continue to get brighter and brighter until eventually all of the light has been sucked out of one stone and is currently blazing in the other. As you will contract 2 items. The one that is blazing with light is a gem of brightness.
Cool.
The other is a stone of good luck.
We're gonna put the good luck in the crotch pocket.
Oh god.
You do with it what you want. I'm just telling you, those are the 2 that you currently are holding.
Yeah, we're gonna put the the gem or stone of good luck in the pants pocket there, and I'm just gonna just play with the gem of brightness.
With that nat 20, I'll go ahead and give you you'll kind of realize that if you just give it a good smack, right? And this gem, depending on how hard you hit this thing, it'll do a few different things. And you're going to learn how to be able to actually use the gem of brightness. All right, that gem of brightness does have 55 charges.
Oh shit! All right, I'm gonna
Damn.
whack it.
All right, so just for those who do not know, right? So depending on how hard you actually hit this thing, right, you can expend 1 to 5 charges. How hard do you actually want to hit this thing?
Duh, 5.
Full 5? Where are you currently doing this at? Are you doing that in the room that you're currently in?
Yeah, I want to see how bright we can go.
All right. So as you've been sitting in there, right? You originally hit, and it's just got a dim light, or basically a bright light from 30 feet, and it just continues to get brighter and brighter, and you're like, haha, well, this gets this bright when I do it. You slam it again. You're going to expend 5 charges. That is a prism, or so you are at 50 charges completely. As you are doing this, I need Dathomir. I need you to give me a. Doesn't even say. It does say. I need a DC 15 con saving throw from you, Daph.
Dathomir, I have become God.
Con save.
Revel in my brightness.
With a 7, the light emanates so bright you can't see anymore, and for the next minute you are completely blinded with just this radiant light that you just can't seem to get out of your eyes. It was like looking directly at the sun.
I mean, yeah, but she knows where it just came from, right?
You know where it came from, but
Yeah, she'll just turn her head and go back to resting. Like she like just kind of like, ugh. And then go back to resting.
As Daff, you go to get out, and something's just kind of sticking in your back. As chat has actually given you a health potion,
You love to see it.
and Tanari, seeing her find or seeing Daff finding that, Tanari, you become inspired and have a D6 of inspiration.
Woohoo! Wait, where's Daphne? Oh, she's in the room.
And she is in the other room, but Zax has this great just orb that he's holding of just light, man. How could you not feel inspired by such a find?
It's like Zax came when Tanari was about to just about to knock out, like literally about to close her eyes and just shudder and lay back on his bench, and then Zax pulled out screaming out he's a god and just has his bright lights. Oh my dear heavens!
I have found God in this gem. I command thee to the brightness levels, depending on how hard I hit it. And if you wish to not be blinded, as I have blinded Dathomir, she knows true strength now. Then you all
Congrats.
listen to me, the voice of God.
Which god?
Haven't found out that one. The shiny one, the bright one.
The Heliod.
as
Yeah.
as the priest is going to turn back around, are you saying that you are the voice of the Morning Lord?
I am the voice of God of Heliod.
I don't know this Heliod, but
Does this
very well.
morning Lord shine bright?
Yes, of course. As he
Then I
will
am the
hold up
morning Lord,
he
my
will hold
spirit.
up the sun icon, which by the way is the that spinning icon that you see right there in the pause. Right? He will hold up the golden sun.
Priest, I am the voice of this morning Lord. Look at my gem. Look at me. Now back at the gem. Now back to me.
He's
I
gonna.
am the voice.
Okay. Whatever you say, big red.
I shall demonstrate. 5.
I turned away.
Smacking it again.
Yeah.
All right.
This man has a fucking flashbang. I hate it.
He's gonna roll his con save and throw, and he's gonna fail miserably. You're gonna see him reel back. Shit! God!
See, I am the voice.
As he's just like reaching all around, just being like, I can't see. Stop.
Zax, hold. He needs to finish the crystals.
I was just showing him the power that I am the voice of this morning Lord.
And maybe as the voice of this morning Lord, you can demonstrate your power of restraint.
Excuse me. I am the lizard folk of Talos, and I am the voice. I shall not be restrained. But
Voice of the lizard folk. Let's get you to bed.
I understand your worry. If I expunge too much power, who will believe my power?
Yes,
So I understand.
yes. Who would exploit it? You just keep showing powers of miracles every which way. You have to show maybe just every now and again to remind them of your faith. Maybe not every time.
Oh, I see. So demonstrate with more people. Excellent. When are we going to town?
After sleep.
I will go to bed then right away. Priest,
Okay.
remember me, the voice of the morning Lord.
I'll remember the light for days. I promise. Oh, jeez, I can't see anything.
I'm gonna have the best sleep ever.
You have 100% blinded the priest.
How long does it take for him to get over that?
It's just a minute.
Okay.
And I'm adding that now into your character sheet on D&D Beyond.
Sweet.
Add item, equipment, the gem of brightness, and you are at 45 charges. There you go. So that is added. You also have yourself the Stone
luck
of
in
Good
the
Luck.
cross pocket. Yep.
Stone of Good Luck. All right. It is a luck stone, as some would call it. And that automatically, I put it in there so that you automatically get your +1 to ability checks and saving throws.
Oh wow, that's actually way different than I thought it was going to be.
Oh wow.
No, and it does actually have a thing. So, I'm guessing you are going to attune to it during this 8 hours with it in your cross pocket.
Absolutely.
I kind of figured as much. All right, I did that so that I can come in here now, and then I can re-import your character so that you have it. All right. So there you go. So the rest of you, Daff, Rawl. I know Rawl. You said you were probably sleeping for a little while. Is there anything else that you would like to do?
Yeah.
Okay, Daff.
Waiting for the party to move on.
Yeah, same for Daff. I can't remember how much was the CR for the spider.
Were you the one to finish it off?
She got not the big one. She got the killing blow, one of the smaller ones.
One of the smaller ones. Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me double check to make sure that I give you the right amount. It's enemies. One of the adult ones or one of the young ones?
Yeah, it was one of the adult ones. I think you said
2. Good with that? All right. You went muted, but I'm sure you said copy.
Oh yeah.
All right. All right. The last one, Tanari.
What? Oh yeah, hang on. I got it. I got you. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Is there anything that
Don't
you would
worry
like to do?
about it.
Is there anything that you would like to do? I wasn't even getting there yet, but I'm glad that you remembered.
I regret my life. Tanari just kind of, while she's going to sleep, she starts spasming a bit.
Poor Daff. Poor Daff.
What do you say?
Or not Daff. Sorry. It's
Tanari.
not Daff. Tanari. Sorry. What did you get here? A 48?
Oh yeah, nothing special. Just I can't take reactions.
Your body becomes a little more fluid, as it were, a little harder to control. Become a little slow on the reactions there.
Tragic.
I mean, describe that however you want. It's just until your next last. No reactions.
Tanari's kind of like having Eldritch muscle spasms in her sleep.
Yeah. About that. It's a good thing you got a D6. All right. And then Nyx, you are back by this time for sure. Is there anything that you would like to do?
Nothing really like crazy. She would probably go outside, like around the church, not like going off far, just like in front, and she would continue, actually sort of taking her own advice and trying to use Druidcraft on the grass outside to see if she can grow a flower for longer than a few seconds. But she wouldn't be out there like too long, and eventually she would come back inside and go to bed as everyone else is.
Very well then. Tanari, I didn't mean to cut you short previously. I know you were you rolled for the other, but was there anything else you wanted to do? Animus.
One more time.
I was asking, is there anything else that you wanted to do? I know you rolled onto your table, but was there anything else that you wanted to do during that long rest?
No, nothing else.
Okay. All right. Well, in which case, you all are doing your individual things, and then you just hear, "It is complete," as he will lift it up, and you will notice that he went ahead and elected to put it in the symbol of the Morning Lord, But it's a little bit weird as it's almost drawing in light versus exuding light. Just-
That's why we ask for default skins.
We all heard him.
Yeah, no, he's extremely excited that he's finished at this point. So
Is this after our long rest, or is this like in the middle of it?
no, this is after your long rest. This is he was
Okay.
gonna need about 8 hours to do this, so this would be after
Okay.
your long rest.
Hmm.
So all of you, go ahead and take your long rest if you're not at full hit points, full everything. Go for it. You should be.
Carry on.
And the priest is going to turn back around. Tanari, I finished it.
Yes. Excuse me.
He's just
Great.
he's gonna shove this this amulet directly into your face, like an inch and a half from your nose.
Does it have to be in this form?
Um, I mean, I guess not, but you did ask the priest of a morning lord to make an amulet.
Touche.
Are you saying you don't?
No, I just you don't want. Some people might. I don't know who takes offense to such things. I don't want to walk around with things that would just immediately make enemies.
Well,
I understand.
as he's gonna kind of like lean in ever so much. This was for Irina, correct? She's going to love it, I tell you.
Oh yes. So I mean, do you have another for us? We did bring with a bunch of these crystals.
You had given me one set of dun crystals and 2 sets of light crystals. They are all accounted for, my friend. Outside of game. I'm saying like he made a big old one of these.
No, it's fine. It's cool.
Outside of game, the only one who had grabbed 2 large chunks was Mr. Otla.
Well, you know, just had a little arachnophobia for this. You know, it's all right. Okay. We will deliver this to her in expedience then.
It may take a little bit of time to attune to, but and he's gonna kind of lean in. I'm not sure where you are going to want to do this, but a individual, he will come looking. He will be able to see her still, but he will not be able to find her by magical means. I'm not sure how you want to go about that, but it'll take a little while from the time that she puts it on to fully attune to it.
What place do you think might be a safer location for her to do such things?
He's gonna kind of scratch his head a little bit. I mean, he doesn't seem to be able to get into their mansion, but I would talk to Ismark. Yes, he would know better than I.
Very well. I'll talk to Ismark. Again, thank you for your help.
Anytime. And he's gonna grab a hold of your hand and like shake it vigorously. After what you've done for my son, it was like a weight lifted. My prayers have been answered. You answered our prayers.
Anything now?
Thank you.
And Tanari looks to the rest of the crew. Are we ready for departure? You can head off to Ismark to see about the delivery.
Ready when you are.
Into town we go.
Okay. Tanari has not agreed, and
Where's
we all
the
head
kid?
off.
And then Nyx is right there with you guys. So you guys are headed out into town again?
Yes.
All
We're
right.
heading towards the castle, the manor.
Understood. Give me one quick second here. I gotta try to find where the hell my nope, that ain't it. There we go. As we will be moving over. All right. As you guys actually move out into town, and I don't know why it doesn't actually want me to be able to move into town. Give me a second here. Something's funky with my thing right now. There we go. As you guys are moving into town, I'm just going to bring you over here into the map. So originally, you guys had so you're coming from the church, right? You're headed towards the Burgomaster's mansion here. As you kind of arrive towards that center again, you hear the telltale of a woman crying yet again as you're nearing Mad
Mary.
Mary's house. Moving out past it, you've moved past the Blood and Vine Tavern. You've moved past you're kind of standing right there in the center of town, next to Build Race Mercantile, and Mad Mary's.
He's at it again.
Mm,
But I guess on the way while we're kind of like just walking there, Nari kind of brings up the question: is anything else we might want to look into after this delivery? Which is more so this is for our benefit is maybe gathering more information and allies, but as far as after this, I don't quite unsure what else to do.
Maybe the man can tell us if there's something else. Like maybe there's another big quest or something. Yeah. Maybe there's more we can do to help out.
We could always break into Mary's house and see how she's doing.
And actually, good point, Zach. So, what maybe not breaking in another person's house? It seems to be.
We will show her the light of the Morn Lord.
Yes,
Oh
we
my
can
God.
show. Maybe not the way you done previously, but maybe in
I will
another
promise
way.
not to lick windows.
Good start. Maybe we can see about Mary then.
Ah, Mary!
Why does she keep crying?
She
Animus
seems
scared
like
of.
maybe
Oh shit! You're not Animus. Fuck.
she's sad about not having her son, Nix.
daughter. You'd remember daughter.
Daughter. God damn it. Fucking I misgendered another
It's my
kid.
fault, man. I called you by your real name. Oh god.
Immersion ruined. I can't play anymore. It's called
Can't play. Yeah.
Yeah.
Misgendering children. I'm screwed.
minus one RP.
Well, that's like my whole career. Okay. Yeah. So with that amendment, maybe we can help Mary find her child, and we can have another friend to call upon when needed. Make this place a better, more bright place.
Do we know where she's at?
Follow the crying.
No, but maybe we can ask Mary once we deliver this amulet.
Maybe the daughter, kid thing is in the basement too, like the other guy. Maybe they keep all their children in basements.
Hopefully not.
Why would someone do that?
I don't know. Seems to be a
Hopefully
theme.
all the people here in basements are just vampires. And it'd just be an entire different problem.
Or ghosts.
That's it.
All right, so you guys headed to the Burgomaster's mansion.
Yeah, we were just walking, talking with that.
Not
Yep,
a
works for
problem.
me.
Not
Nothing.
a problem.
Daff would say to that comment, although there is nothing wrong with vampires.
Nothing wrong until they stop biting necks.
All
I
right.
have my good luck charm.
They need to eat too.
Very, very, very true, Nix. Very true.
So I need to refresh mine. I don't know what's going
Why
on
is
with my
this
Foundry right now. It
foreshadowing?
is playing all kinds of just crazy. Give me a second here.
That this conversation is really gonna bite me back.
I mean, we have to kill animals to eat them. when you guys eat them.
That is true.
It's like the same thing. That's why I don't eat animals.
So we should have killed the wolves.
Staff.
Maybe if we needed to.
Nyx.
Not really
Rawl.
starving, are we?
Tanari.
We could be.
No, we got a big cat here.
There you go. In
Awkward
no
look
particular
for
order,
Rawl.
I just I put your tokens on the map for you in no particular.
Oh, good.
So everything
Either
everything
which-
seems to be pretty quiet here at the mansion.
What time? Is it?
Hello.
You guys
It's
are
like
looking at
nighttime right
9
now.
p.m. Yep, you
Okay,
guys
I
are.
thought there was always like a clock around here, so I was curious.
Yep.
Hello.
I'll be right there.
Hello.
I'll be right there. Daph's like, mage armor. Oh, what's happening? But we're doing this.
Never get
Bro,
caught
I do
lacking
it. I
the
do
next
it every
way.
time we wake up,
It's
like
a new
clockwork.
Caught lacking is not in our vocabulary.
Word.
Ola, as
Hello.
she will open up the door. Yes. Zax. She's gonna kind of open up the door a little bit further. And it looks like you brought everyone.
You seem prettier.
Thank you.
Tanari raises an eyebrow.
She's gonna kind of just like tuck one of that loose strands of hair like up and behind.
I was like, oh my god.
Thanks to you guys, the house does smell a little bit better. It does. It doesn't weigh on me as much. I do appreciate
That's
it.
what happens when dead people leave.
Good to hear.
Yes. Of course. Tanara, you just hanging out in the back there?
Yeah, I'm just hanging out. By the time I guess they're finishing small talk, I would show her the amulet.
Throw.
Are you hanging out all the way? That's pretty far fro, man. That's like a good like 70 foot.
Tonight.
Those clicking things.
She is
I got
prettier
windows.
now, but you can do this.
Hang on. Jeez, man.
I think-
I was customizing over
I
here.
think she likes you.
sorry?
Yes.
Coming out behind actually will be
it's
will
the
be
boyfriend, watch
Ismark. The
That's
brother.
it.
Play it cool. No
As
talking about relationships. Just play it cool.
as Ismark will come out as well. Aha, I was wondering if you guys would come back. Not sure where
Sonara's
you
very
all went.
responsible. Very dependable.
Yeah, well, not like that last guy you sent into the wolves. Killed by wolves, I believe.
Weak man. Tanari is so strong.
I will remember that. Tanari, you said you were
Also-
kind of holding up the amulet.
Yes, and I guess that I have this amulet now as a gift for maybe giving your sister her due privacy.
He's gonna kind of
Tanari made it
look at it.
himself.
He's gonna give a little bit of a look see here. 15 is this what I think it is? Is
I hope so. Everything you might need.
is this from the mine?
Yes.
As no one informed him that you all were headed to the mine. So-
Nah, it's a surprise.
Ah,
You did a solid for the homie.
Happy birthday!
I didn't think anyone would be left strong enough to go to the mine.
Tanari is super strong.
It appears that I have actually underestimated each of you. As he's gonna give like a slight bow.
Yeah, bow. Yeah.
May I?
Of course. And I hand it to him.
He's gonna kind of hold it and kind of flip it over around in his hands. she'll be able to leave with this. Um.
Mm.
Now, while I don't have a map for this, so I'm gonna have to ask for your guys' theater of mind for this. Oh man, dread not having maps for fucking everything. God, what's the world coming to, bro? He's going to invite you inside of the mansion with this gift.
No mansion map?
No mansion map.
Wow.
Sorry.
Wow.
Wait, no, that's the
Wow.
thing. He didn't expect us to make it this far. That's crazy.
No, I didn't expect for him to like. You guys have surprised him with a gift. You've done a few other things for him. So at this point, I'll explain it. As you kind of walk in, there's still the lingering smell of death still wafting in the air.
Nyx does not go in. I'm just throwing that out there before you keep going.
Very well.
That's what happened to her last time.
No,
She
that's
refuses to go back
very
in.
well. For those of you who do go in, you're gonna see that the floorboards, they're not broken, but you can obviously tell that this place hasn't been cleaned in quite a while. The windows themselves, what used to hold beautiful stained glass, has been shattered. Some of the glass is still inside. If you didn't know better, you would think that this place was abandoned and kids had been basically ransacking the place, right? So everything is on the inside. You knew from the outside, there were claw marks leading along the walls and whatnot. Because of that, you can see some of the holes in some of the wood where the claws had caught and just ripped a piece off of the wood, right? You can definitely bed sheets, whatever it may be, to kind of cover the windows so people can't see inside. It's just a terrible looking place, to be honest with you. It is not a place for royalty or mayor or anybody. This place is just run down and, quite frankly, looks worse than some of the slums that some of you may have been in.
Dan's turned into a trap house.
It's turned into a trap house. I apologize for the. Well, I apologize for the status of our home, but now that well, now that father is gone, at least the smell should dissipate.
Understandable with those circumstances and nothing to be judged upon. Done what you can. But with that, what do you plan to do with your newfound freedom?
As Ismark is going to kind of step up in between Arena and yourself. I have a job for you adventurers if you would be willing to take it.
Well, it depends at the moment, but we are ears.
You seem to be a capable sort.
Super capable.
Yes, I'm coming to believe that.
Like super duper.
With that being said, and the gift that you have brought me, I would much like for you to take Aurena to the next town over.
Yes, we will.
Wait. Before contracts and things are made, but what exactly is this place? And maybe a few locations. We are still quite new here, so we want to be sure of environments.
So he's gonna pull out. He's gonna ask you to pull out that map that you showed him previously, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you kind of zoom all the way out for me, all the way over here, up next to that big old lake.
The lake?
So
that's like 5 combat encounters.
Yeah.
Oh,
so if
God.
you're gonna keep going all the
that's
way
a
over,
dungeon run.
that is known
That's a
as the town of Velikai. So he's gonna kind of point out a few things along the way. So
Yes, escort mission.
the Avilis
Yes,
Crossroads. The Avilis Crossroads. So he's gonna tell you to head south from the Avilis Crossroads.
Hope she has some pure magic.
You can do anything that you would like, but this is basically a longer term mission that she will be with you, should you choose to accept, right? So if you head south across there, you're going to come across the Seer Falls, which are right here. Okay, there's a rather long bridge that you're going to cross from there. At that point, you are going. Once you cross across there, you are going to come to a crossroads. All right, and there are going to be another set of gates. All right, much like the gates that you have seen previously, the gates they are known as the gates of Barovia for either side. So you've come in. That was where the large gates that you first came in when you came into Barovia proper. And then this one will be on the other side, right? If you head east, he's going to tell you that is going to take you to Castle Ravenloft. All right. Do not go east from that point. That's what he's going to
Alright.
tell you.
Alright.
Winky
On
face.
possible, it could lead to possible death, or very specifically, Irina is going to be telling him this whole time that she can't leave him and she needs to stay and that she's gonna help her, help
So
her
we just
brother,
gotta
right?
take Irina to Castle Ravenloft.
He's not asking you to do that. He's
Mm-mm.
asking you to take her away and basically keep her hidden from Strahd.
I mean, best to be hidden right under his nose.
No, he wants you to take
Line of sight,
her.
right?
He wants you to take her to very specifically. It is known as the town of Valakai. There is a church in Valakai that is known to be safe from basically all forms of undead, anything that Strahd has ever thrown at anybody. For some reason, this consecrated ground seems to be safe, and that's where he is asking you to take her.
Okay.
That's what
Two things.
that's what Strahd thinks. He'll never
Yeah,
look
man,
in his
he-
own castle
He's
though.
playing right into his hand.
He would never think of his own cat.
Two things. Does it have to be now? And is there transport?
It does not have to be now. He will tell. He will let you know that it does not have to be now, but he is looking to do it as soon as possible. Now, unfortunately for him, he's going to have to stay and try to protect the town to the best that he can. But that's why he is asking you guys to please take her.
Okay.
So
One thing. Group huddle, guys. Are we doing a
Mhm.
main quest or we're doing a side quest?
What is the
I-
side quest?
Mary.
We can check
Like
about
the
the
Mary stuff.
either Mary is a town or maybe we can pick on the side quest on the way.
So, can he hear you about asking about this stuff?
I'm asking this out of character.
Okay.
Oh.
Then I will keep my mouth shut.
I mean, out of character. I mean, Daphne wouldn't mind doing it. She would just want compensation in terms of um, creating like a connection with people. So, for example, putting a good word for the blacksmith for us. Oh, it's like something like that.
Just building the repertoire.
I don't mind either in character. The only thing is, if we did this in character, Nyx would request to go back to the church to make sure her friend would be okay for a few days without her. But either or, I am cool. But not in the actual conversation because Nyx doesn't want to go in the house. But whatever you pick, I'm good with.
Yeah, Daphne would be outside with Nick, so that she also would have no clue of this deal.
Okay. So what I'm thinking is I think we can take this and use the newfound boat I got to take the river
Mm.
and not have to worry about hitting Castle Ravenloft.
There may be
Unless,
a small problem with the river that you would know. Uh, it's flowing in the wrong direction.
Oh my fucking god.
Hold on,
Wait.
Dred. The question out of game. Is it flowing in the wrong direction on purpose? Because according to the map, it should be flowing towards that town. But
So
Mhm.
basically, I don't know why he made it specifically for, or the water flows exactly that way. It is supposed to be flowing down from Mount Garrus or
Mhm.
Mount Gakis, down the mountain, basically down the falls, and then towards the town. So, like, if you guys were to go, it would be floating back towards the east, as opposed towards or going up the mountain. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. Let me see one thing. Let me see.
So I know on the actual map it shows that the water is flowing from right to left, but that's an issue with the map that
Yeah.
I couldn't do anything about. But it is supposed to be coming down Mount Gacus to the east.
Okay.
Yeah, which means that we can go to town because if the water is flowing that way.
Now, yeah, here's the thing.
No, no, no.
I got a
Hold on,
proposal.
hold on 1 second. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Let me bring it back here.
Mhm.
So from what we're looking at, right, the water would originate here, flow down, come down the waterfall, right, flow towards here, and flow towards the east.
So it's basically backwards.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
backwards from what you're seeing on the actual map itself, but there's nothing I can
Okay,
do about that specific thing.
Okay, so question.
Mhm.
We did kind of go up towards the river like at one point. How
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys
how
traveled
like
along the river. That's why I was saying you would know this in character.
but how fast is this water? Is it like a raging waters or is it like just like a
Um,
calm river?
there are a little bit of rapids here or there. If you are going to ask, if you're going to ask either Arena or Ishmark, he's going to tell you that it's going to get a little bit faster the quicker you get to or as you approach the waterfall, which is all the way over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
But after that, it's fairly smooth sailing once you go over the waterfall at least,
Okay.
which he does not recommend.
Mhm.
That's a rather large drop.
Because I was like, I have the boat. At most it can go 6 miles per hour, but what if we had a big strong lizard to start rowing a boat when needed?
Row your boat.
He will ask. Are you talking to Ismark about this plan or no?
Yeah, sure. At this point, we'll break the group huddle and kind of
Okay.
I'll present the options.
He has a possible recommendation of one thing that you may be able to do. The cedar pool, right here. Right. That's kind of where the water collects, and it will basically that's right before the rapids. Right. Anything after this is going to start to be a little bit more of the treacherous terrain. You would be able to get off of here. There's normally an encampment right here. He's going
Where? So can
basically.
you please?
Yep. So here's the seer pool, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Let me do it with this one instead. So yep. So here's the seer pool, right?
Okay.
There is the seer pool encampment that's normally there. He's going to tell you full and flat out that certain individuals are always there, known as the Vistani.
Are they hostile?
Uh, the rest of you, not Raw, would recognize the name Vistani.
Yeah, we met them. They were the first people we met.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Mm.
yeah. They were
So
the traveling
they're
troupe.
the ones
They were.
that you guys got with and passed out, and then all of a sudden they were gone and you were at the gates,
Yeah.
right? So, but the Vistani are normally here. If you took the boat from there, that would get you off of the road at least somewhat, not a lot, but a road less traveled. And if there were any kind of guards or anything like that stopping you from going there, well, technically you're not on the road, so you'd be able to bypass some of that if there were any guards there. But then you would, after that, you would have to make the trek up, and it doesn't show this. This isn't all flat ground, right? All of this isn't flat ground, so you would pretty much be moving kind of up along, kind of back around, basically following along this road, and it's kind of an uphill trek at that point to get to the rather long bridge that goes between the two mounts.
There seems to be no other way besides taking the main road. Just making sure we don't take the right.
That's the fun way.
Mm.
Yep, fun way it is.
Whichever way you guys would like. As long as you are able to get my sister safely there. And I'll move you guys back here. realistically, it's up to you guys what you would like to do. Yeah, just let me know.
I mean,
Silence.
I guess we leave it up to Tanari,
hmm
Jax, and Raw since they're the ones in there.
Tanari kind
Whatever
of brings up.
Tanari decides, Rawl is gonna go with that. So
Tanari just kind of brings up what maybe mode of transportation that we can possibly use, or how's, you know, the sister when it comes to hiking. Like, she able to make long treks without getting like.
She's gonna smile a little bit as she's gonna proceed to walk into another room, come back out with a cloak and a rather large bow. I've had a hunt or two. I think I may be able to take care of myself. She's not going to be useless, if that's what you're asking.
Okay, well, we'll take you up on this. I guess it does give us a good reason to see about the next town.
Does that
We
mean
don't-
no Barry?
Um,
Yes,
if you
Mary.
don't mind, we might want to see about that.
Can we go on the
Might-
way over as we walk past? Maybe I can shine a new light on her.
Ismark is going to kind of. Very well. This will take some amount of time to attune to her to make sure that he's not going to be able to find her. I will say, however, that. Yes. Let me just make sure he's actually smart enough to come up with this. He's smart enough. He's going to kind of look at you. Once we start this process, once he's unable to find her, he will come looking. We will have to come up with a plan to keep her safe and to throw him off of guard.
I could hide her maybe underneath the cloak. I'm a big boy, after all.
Let me deal with Strahd if he comes here. She has to remain hidden. Be it you leave me here or help me get him away from here will be up to you.
So, no clue.
If we keep her in the mansion, it is guaranteed that he will not find her.
I thought... I'm confused.
So basically, what he's saying is out of game, right? And I'm terrible at explaining stuff, so forgive me. It's a problem of mine. Basically, what he's saying is once he puts this basically on her and she attunes to it, he's not gonna have any idea where she is anymore. He's going to come looking. Knowing that if you keep her in the mansion, you guys may be able to trick him to say that she's not here, and he's not going to be able to get into the mansion to find out. He's been trying to get into the mansion for quite a while now, which is why it looks the way that it does, but he's not going to have any idea. If you can chase him off, you are guaranteed that he does not know where the hell she is, right? And Ismark, having fought Strahd numerous times previously, is willing to help you if that's the decision that you want to go. Or he will stand and fight. Either you guys can fight with him against Strahd, or you can try to find another way out while he distracts her. He's just going to offer that up as a possibility. You guys can do whatever it is that you want. That's just... He knows that as soon as she attunes, he's gonna come looking.
I understand now.
Sorry, and I'm terrible at explaining that. That's why I kind of broke character to be able to explain that.
Oh, good.
Well, that makes more sense to then lie. Maybe she can stay at the mansion and then we could role play. I could beat up the boyfriend, and then I'd be like, where is she? Where'd she go? And then you guys could try and like stop me, and then maybe that would work.
So do you have a cart that we can might use, maybe transportation if need be?
Unfortunately, I do not. As he kind of like looks around, right? And I don't even need an insight for this. This is just gonna be passive. He looks around and be like, "Bro, have you seen how I'm living?"
You just have to ask. Just have to ask. Just have to ask.
I do, however, have money for food. If you can try to buy a horse, maybe. I'm not sure you will be able to find one here, but you may be able to barter with the Vestani. Although, I'm not sure how well that will go. And for the first time, he's going to notice that one of you are missing.
Well, 2 of us are missing. Well, 3 of us are missing.
Well, he knows that you guys are outside, but he's going to realize for the first time that Moon is gone. There were 6 of you, yes?
Yes.
Just
I ate him.
You ate him!
No.
It is a custom from where I'm from.
It is in some cases, but that's not the case here. He is just taking a bit of a longer rest, and we'll just make sure that when he's ready and well, we'll proceed with making sure we'll proceed with the travel.
I see.
In that case, if you don't mind, before he can recover, you'll just gather more supplies and check up on him, maybe a few loose ends here.
Very well then. And he's going to
On a
pull
scale of
out.
1 to 10, how believable was that?
No, I did believe them. That I did believe you that that you had 8. Yes.
I am learning.
You may need that in the days to come. Now, as far as supplies go, he's going to pull out 1,000 gold coins to you, Tanari. This is for the party, but it is going to be 1,000 gold coins.
All right, guys, party funds.
Knowing that if you try to gain, basically if you try to buy anything here, he knows that the guy's going to gouge the living fuck out of you, right?
Oh.
So basically, for funds for you to take her, he is going to give you 1,000 gold.
Okay.
They are party funds. This is for all of you, but.
Okay.
However it is that you want to be able to do that.
So,
However it is that you guys want to be able to do that.
Graciously take that, and we can make it like another goo offer, maybe like our inventory, like group party shit, maybe later. But now I'm just gonna add an extra digit to my goal count, just keep track of it.
Now, one final piece of advice: travel during the day, for the things around that go bump in the night are nothing to be trifled with. And everything seems to be a little weaker during the day. He's gonna
something we experienced firsthand.
He's gonna kind of sit back and kind of stroke the absence of his beard. In fact, it may be worth. Would you be willing to have her attune first thing in the morning?
That would actually be a better idea, yes.
If Strahd does come looking and we do have to end up fighting, he is weaker during the daytime.
Understood. Okay. With this, let us gather supplies then and prepare ourselves. First thing in the morning, you will attune to the amulets. But before then, we will make sure maybe earlier the dawn will head out.
I will be here. We will be ready. As he's gonna give you the double the double chest bump, right? The salute. And you guys are free to do anything you want until morning.
All right, so with that, I would just head back outside. I gotta get a
These
lowdown
two
to
will
Daphne.
stay in. For those of you who were inside, do me a quick favor. Give me a perception check as you guys tend to leave. Tanari's gonna hear it.
Sorry. Perception.
Unfortunately, you other two will not. Tanari, Zax, you actually you hear them kind of their tone get a little louder as they're talking to each other, but you can't quite make it out as you've already stepped outside. Tanari, you on the other hand, you recognize the argument almost instantly. Irina does not want to leave Ismark, does not want to leave the town, does not find it right to just, he unilaterally make the decision that she needs to go to the next town over, and they are basically having an argument about it. She wants to stay, he wants her to go, right? Safety is his thing, basically duty is hers, and they're just arguing back and forth
Look,
about
I understand you want to be brave and all, but there's more shit out there than bears.
it, right? So that's their argument. All right, so they're probably going to be having that all the way until the morning. As far as Nyx and Daff, what were you two doing during this conversation? Anything good?
Daph would have watched what Nyx was doing, and she would say, "Hey, Nyx, can I ask you a question?"
You probably would have seen Nyx out here like beginning to like carve something in the tree. Um, and when you say that, she turns around and says, "Yeah, yeah."
And Daph sits Indian style on the ground, um, and she says, "What was the first time you killed someone?"
Oh, that's a good question.
Ooh.
Has Nyx killed
Remember, this
something
is a child.
The
before?
questions are getting difficult, man. They get deep.
Killed mommy out of the womb.
I'm trying to think. Would she have killed someone before this? Probably not. Um, so she probably would have been thinking for a little bit and said, "It wasn't really till I met you guys. I mean, I saw a lot of death before, but I didn't think it was something I could ever do."
That's interesting. You seem so naturally good at it. Not even phased. Do do the faces ever stay in your head while you sleep?
Mm-mm.
Do you ever feel remorse, regret?
What's that?
Words words I heard a long time ago. Hmm. What does it feel like to you when you kill?
Mm, well, if they're bad, they get stabbed, so it's a good thing when bad people die. It makes
How
the
do you,
world a better place.
yeah, I agree. Do you ever find it difficult to tell the good from the bad?
Mm, no. If they're my friend, they're good. If they're not, well, they can become my friend, but if you're not my friend, then you could be a bad person, but maybe not. I'm not sure.
So I'm a good person, because I'm your friend.
Yeah, yeah,
So is Raul and Tanari and Zach.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You would trust your friends, right?
Or no?
Yeah, you always have to trust your friends. Because if you don't, who can you really trust? I never really had friends, but I've heard that before.
Yeah. Friends are best to trust. Perhaps when we get to these new places and these new towns, there will be all kinds of people. I'm a bit older than you, not by much. She kind of laughs, but perhaps I can point out to you who's good and bad, so that way you don't. That way, well, It'll make things easier.
You could, but why would you do that?
I mean, friends help each other. Well, I forgot. You haven't heard much about what friends are like, but yeah, that's friends help each other. I want to help you, Nix.
Mm, okay, that sounds good. It'll it'll make my job easier because I can't really tell.
I'll be your eyes, and you could be my ears.
I
Like
think I
you
think
tell.
Moon needs eyes.
she
You should help him.
she laughs and she says, "Oh yes, yes, that could work too. But for us, you could be like my ears, and I'll be your eyes. So if you hear things like, I don't know, secrets or rumors, you ever heard of Gossip Girls?
Mm-mm. What's that?
It's when two girls like us, pretty girls, of course, tell
We're
each
pretty?
other, yeah, tell each other like things that people are talking about or rumors.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
And in turn, I'll let you know who the bad people are because if they're bad, they get.
They get stabbed. Yeah.
Bro, out of game. If Tanari doesn't save this girl, like,
Yeah, she's
There's-
going down a dark path.
Bro, this is literally every video game with the moral choice happening right now.
Yeah,
And
there's
you are
nothing
it's
but
not
evil
it's not even
choices.
not even Nick's making the choices. It's
I'm
like
not.
it's like Daphne is like, let me hold that controller for you. You know, these red ones are really cool. You should always pick the red colors.
The road to hell paved with good intentions.
bro,
Oh,
if
Jesus.
Tanari doesn't come saving, Raw needs to come in and save this chick. Like, Jesus.
Someone
Even,
needs to
like,
save this
Moon's gone. Zax is having, like, real conversations, and Daphne's just like, yo, let me teach you the dark side.
I heard we got capes and cookies. I heard you like cookies.
But lastly, she would say, "Well, let me show you a thing amongst friends." And she stands up and walks a little closer to you, and she puts out her pinky, and she says, "You see, this is called a pinky promise."
You're fucking sick.
Oh yeah, I know about pinky promises. We used to
Yeah.
have them all the time, and I tried to get this boy to do it, and then he just ran away.
Well, he was probably stupid. Girls rule, boys
What?
drool.
Yeah, he had cooties. Yeah.
Yeah, well, let's pinky promise to each other. And she puts out her pinky and she says, "I'll trust you, and you'll trust me. I'll be your eyes, and you forever my ears."
You'll notice that she's about to put out her pinky, and then she hesitates, and then she says to you, "Daph, what happens if two of your friends fight, and you don't know what side to pick?"
Well, you want me to tell you a little secret?
I love secrets.
There's this term called best friends.
Huh? What's that?
Well, it's what you and I will become once we cross our pinkies. That's why that boy didn't want to cross pinkies with you. Being best friends, well, it's a lot of responsibility. It's almost like being sisters.
And we just have to pinky promise, and then we're best friends. That's it.
Yes. But once we pinky promise, we can never hurt each other. So, if someone's fighting me, who's only a friend, well, they're not a best friend.
Yo.
So evil.
Fucking pyramid scheme having ass. Fucking
Why is
Fearless
everyone
maker.
fighting for this little girl?
man. All right, you
Okay.
gonna play that game? All right.
Okay.
bro, I don't
Nick's
even
go-
know. I don't.
Where's Chris Hansen when you need him?
Jesus, man. I
I didn't know if Dredd was gonna say something before I continue, but
nope. Go
she'll-
for it.
okay, she'll shake her head, and wait a minute, hold on. Hold on, I need to check something.
I'm actually searching something else right now for reasons. I think he may have just done something else.
Because I am trying to remember back from months ago. I'm pretty sure Nyx pinky promised with Malfi. And I don't know if that's gonna have any effect, but I mean it's a pinky promise.
She 100% pinky promised with Malfi that Malfi would you would help him, and by default he would help you.
Yeah. Hey, she don't know no better. She's going to basically look at you after you say that, and before she does it, she's going to say, um, that sounds like a plan. Yeah, yeah. And while she's like about to pinky promise with you, oh, I have a perfect secret for this. Um, the guy the guy in the basement, me and him are also friends. He's much healthier now. Yeah, yeah,
Oh, the one you fed that one. That's
yeah. Multiple times. He's really weird. He was standing on the roof. Yeah, yeah.
well. I'm going to teach you how to have boys wrapped around you.
Why would you want that? That's yucky.
Well, wrapped around you is a figure of speech. More so, you ever use a comb or pick for your hair?
Mm-mm. It kind of just puffs up like this. I've never really owned a brush or a comb or anything.
But you know of them, right?
Mm, yeah, yeah. All the pretty girls would always have them, but they wouldn't share.
Think of a boy like a comb or a pick. Sure, you could use your hand to spruce up your hair, but a tool is much easier. You're a pretty girl, right?
Yeah, yeah.
All pretty girls should have tools.
Mm, yeah, makes sense to me.
He can be a great tool in time. Hey, I'm your best friend. I'll show you how to utilize
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
it. And she holds out her pinky and she says, "Best friends."
Best friend. Yeah, yeah.
So you're doing the pinky?
Yeah. Is
Kane.
some eldritch horror about to pop out?
Kane. Daff.
Now, this is the part where you fucked
Uh,
up.
you
No.
you think you locked in here with Nyx?
Nope. Daff. You as you go to touch her, you feel a great amount of power that is touching you back. It's emanating from Nyx. And given what you are, you hungry for it, bro. You don't have to act on anything, but you know there's a great deal of power there.
Yeah. So as you look into Daph's eyes, Nix, you see. Give an insight check, Nix. Bro, she just looks real endearing to you, like she,
Yeah,
like,
yeah. That's how
like,
best friends look.
yeah, she, she looks like she's super into you.
Hey, hey, Nyx looks super into you too, without the evil intentions.
And
Okay, that's what I just sent you. That's specifically, it's one of the milestones.
okay. Yeah, and that's that. And she'll take out her blade and start carving right whatever above your carving. She'll start carving a D plus N for and then ever.
Daft plus Nyx forever.
But the heart is upside down.
Damn.
All right. Well, as that comes to the end, you guys are walking out. You guys are back together again. However it is that you want to be.
I guess Sonari comes out last and kind of gives the lowdown to Nyx and Dathomir.
Yeah.
So what are we gonna do till morning?
We can maybe see about Mary and help her out find her lost daughter. Maybe make a new friend, Nyx.
Oh, Tanari, can you do me a favor?
Sure.
Um, could you see inside the house? I need some containers. Yeah, yeah. I can't go in there though. It's
Container.
cold. Yeah, yeah. Like a vial.
Hmm. Does it need to be from this house or?
Well, they might have some extras, but doesn't have to be.
I'll definitely see about getting some these vials. Something
Yeah,
you need for sure.
it was too cold in there for me last time.
Yes. After that, we will just make sure first thing at dawn we'll the sister's gonna attune to the amulet and we'll be heading off by then. Hopefully we won't run into Strahd again. Possible of a distraction of anything.
Could we get it now before we head out?
Yes, of course. We use this time to just again check if any more things we might have missed. And how about another person?
Yeah, I like helping people. Let's go.
With that, is there any stores around here? Jax, I heard you went to before.
That's what said. I'm very much in need of a store as well. I have I haven't had the ability to use blades in combat. The weave, although strong, I don't necessarily always want to have to use.
So I might have to look for something other than new crossbow. She pulls out her broken crossbow bolt. Store.
I only know the meat store.
Did they only sell meat, or was it more of a general store?
Uh, it could be a general store. It's just I was more focused on the meat. Oh, if it's the same place, it has this like giant tall guy, and like this old guy that we could kill. Uh,
Wait, why?
and then he was kind of an asshole. Moon didn't want to kill him. We disagreed, we had a fight. But the big guys could be useful. But yeah, I don't know if it's like a full general store or not. But yeah, lots of meat though.
Sure, we can use as a last option if need be. Maybe some rations, but let's see about a general store. See if one's open.
Sure, I will lead the way. I can always remember where the meat is.
I'm counting on you.
Daffod asks, Zax, what is your favorite meat, anyways?
Well, there's chicken. There's lion. There's other lizards. Um, crocodiles. And a bear is kind of gamey. Don't really like bear. I've eaten lots of different things. Rabbit's good for a snack.
But which one is your favorite? Let's say it was to be a last meal before a hardy battle.
Last meal. Probably one of the greatest white stags. I've heard they taste delectable.
Where do you find these white stags?
I only heard them in passing, but there were some hunters in Talos that were looking for the white stags. They said that they are the greatest bounty any hunter could eat and face.
Interesting. Perhaps we might get lucky and find and hunt one of these here. You never know.
It's true. We could find a white stag, but I've been thinking. I've been thinking about a lot of things, actually. It's just something feels weird, you know.
She
It's like
she looks around. I think everything is weird here.
exactly, yeah,
Everything is off-putting in this place.
yeah. But like,
Really off-putting.
I feel like the longer we're here, the more normal it is, and I just don't want to eat too much of the devil's meat. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the more I eat here or roam around, the more the lines will be blurred.
Well, perhaps a white stag is a little bit more sacred and not tainted by devils.
Perhaps it is just food for thought.
Just be on the lookout for something more cleansing.
Well, white stag, white antlers, but has golden tips.
White antlers with golden tips.
Something to look for too, maybe. I had a white stag.
It is quite, like I said, they said it's quite delicious.
I'd love to get you that type of stag someday, or at least hunt alongside you.
Ah, hopefully it's near water. I am a great swimmer.
Me, not so much, but willing to learn.
Maybe you could ride up to back of me. Moon used to do it all the time. Just, how long can you hold your breath for?
Longer than most people could ever imagine.
Ah, thank good, because I can hold my breath for a very, very long time too. So
Perhaps we'll have a contest one day, see who can hold it the longest.
I will win.
I'm sure.
Zax, you don't have to stop now.
I think that silence is him holding his breath.
Okay, I guess we take that as going to the store.
All right. Very well then. I didn't want to cut anybody off. I was like, I'm just y'all doing your thing. Do your thing.
Zax don't want to talk anymore. He wants to hold his breath.
All right, so you guys are headed over to the store then?
Yeah.
Again,
Well, I guess Tanari's not getting my vials. Okay.
Well, yeah,
Wow.
we'll see about the store getting the vials. Oh, you want the vials in the house, though?
Yeah, she wanted free vials.
Oh, okay.
we may be able to see what we can do on the way back. Let's.
Yeah, we don't know how much. She doesn't know anything that we got money.
No, I did. I gave you the lowdown. We have money. I told you.
Wait, she doesn't know what money is.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's
All
fine.
right. Because it's not necessarily going to matter for the map itself, we're going to go ahead and do this and bring you guys back to Build Race. Build Race Mercantile. And again, you see the ever wonderful.
Wait.
I wasn't sure if he was going to say anything. I was like, I'm just going to sit back and let him do it.
Knock, knock. Hello?
Yes. I'm coming. Keep your
Sorry,
pants
this guy
on.
is an asshole. Just remember that.
So keep that in mind.
Straight douchebag. I learned that word from Moon.
Seems to be good thing of expanding your vocabulary.
I'm learning lots.
I see it's you again. What can I do for you?
Hello. Would like to come in.
By all means, come in.
We're looking for. Tonight we're looking for.
I go out to the man. We're looking for more general, just maybe some traveling we might have to do. And do you have vials, perhaps?
Vials. Let me look in the back. Hold on 1 minute. As I actually look in.
Also, where's the big boy?
He's upstairs. I'm not sure why it's any concern of yours, but he's above us.
I still wish to take him.
You will not be taking my parry weapon.
Hmm.
As he is going to pull out 3 separate vials.
Mhm.
These will be
Mhm.
10 gold apiece.
Can I? How are these vials looking?
Give me an insight check.
I will also be looking since I've dealt with this madman and his
By all
absorbent
means.
meats.
With a 20, you're not going to need to. But if you would like to, by all means, go ahead and we'll see what you can see.
It's fine.
I'm just saying, with a 20,
Whatever.
he's got it for sure.
Sure.
So Tanari, with that 20, bro, you are absolutely positive that these vials are only worth about a gold a pop. Like, there's no doubt about it in your mind that he is poaching you for 10 times the amount of price.
Yep, checks out. You know, have to confirm. Let's see what else is on the menu.
So
Already marked up by like
out
50%.
of game. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this into chat here so that if any of you would like to actually look in session chat. So if you come in here to the adventurers gear, all right. Basically, as you are looking at things, anything that is less than 25 gold, he will sell it to you, but he is going to multiply whatever price is on there by 10.
Right, so stick. All right, what do we need? What do we desperately need? What do you guys think we desperately need?
Could always go for a sandwich.
But equipment wise,
Oh, a cloak.
Dude,
guess-
does he have weapons?
He does not have weapons.
Hmm.
He only has he has some ammunition, some spell casting focuses, and like some very basic adventuring gear.
Do we have basic adventuring gear ourselves?
I still do.
Yeah, I would say most
Okay.
of you probably do.
Oh shit! Do I have a cloak?
I mean, maybe you guys want like some hunting traps or something, or like stuff for fishing.
Yeah.
For food
I'm a
potentially.
natural fisher.
He will
Oh,
also
I
he
do-
will also be selling you guys food as well if you guys want to buy like
Yeah.
bundles of food and whatnot for your trip.
Yeah,
think a
all I could
couple of
think of is
rations would
like
be good.
rations and potions, like health potions.
Buy some of that fucking holy water.
Oh yeah. Wait, I need to see if it's actually real. This fucking guy might be scamming us for holy water too. Fucking baby oil or some shit.
Essential oils.
God.
It's heavenly baby oil.
But yeah, just let me know what you guys would like, and I'm sure he will be more than willing to sell you things. Rations are 50 silver pieces for a day's worth of rations.
Fucking hell.
He
Well, I
is
just realized, don't we need to
gouging
remove
the
him?
shit out of you guys. And anytime anybody would say anything, he just looks dead at you. If you want it bad enough, you'll pay.
I'm also
What?
did this as a courtesy, but maybe if you're going to be desperate, as some people will call it, I
Is
would
he the
take my
only one in the
business
shop?
elsewhere.
Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm sorry. Keep
No,
going.
go ahead, go ahead.
I was
I'm
just
threatening
asking,
this
was-
guy now.
I was just wondering, is he the only one in this shop?
He is not the only one in the shop
Is he the
altogether.
only employee in this shop?
Alright, this sounds like this is going to head in a specific direction, so here's what I'm going to do. Give me a second.
We could kill
Alright.
him. We could
I
take the big boy.
just curious. Just
No, I
inquisitive
understand.
minds want to
So
know.
I'm guessing
let her-
Daph's
let her-
in
let her
here.
Let her cook.
Nix is in here. Rawl is in here. Tanari is
Mhm.
in here, and Zax is in here. And it looks like I want to say these two are standing there. So hold on a second. Let me activate this for you so that you guys can all actually be in here. You guys do hear somebody large walking around upstairs, and as Zax knows, that's Perry Whipple.
Let's move next.
Oh, I just want to know if there's other employees in here. While you're talking with him, Nick is gonna just start exploring, and
Right,
she would try to find a time when she is like, when like you're talking with him, and maybe she just like slips around the back. She just wants to walk
yeah.
around.
So I'll kind of I'll let that comment hang guy I said is like, if you're really that desperate for pricing, you'll take our business elsewhere.
If there was anywhere else where you would go, good luck.
You can see why I wanted to eat him.
I almost considered it.
We could eat him, and then the boy upstairs could be in charge.
I don't know if I care for your tone.
Oh, we're not talking. We're just talking amongst ourselves. Just ignore us. Yeah, so I could eat him, and then we'll get the big guy to like sell us the stuff.
If we're eating him, I'm taking the arms.
Oh my god, someone else who eats people.
I'm a fucking tiger.
All right, touche. Just say the words, Nari.
Like, hey, yo.
As he's gonna turn around to Nix. Little girl,
Yeah.
can I help you?
No.
Do you mind getting your child out from behind my table?
Oh, she's more of a free spirit. She likes to explore. Oh, she's no harm.
Perry! Perry, come down here! As you just kind of hear... boom, 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 boom. As you hear just the floorboards above, or the boards above you just giving weight underneath somebody large. As you start to hear him come down the stairs, you just see a rather large individual just... Yes, Uncle. Can you please take this girl somewhere else? She's running around. Very well.
Staff would say, Perry, is it?
Yes. You just see like almost like a blank stare, like the lights are on, but ain't nobody home.
Do you like living here?
Oh boy, not this again.
Not this again.
He's heard this. He's heard this spiel from Zax and Moon previously.
You always gotta check in.
So it's Buildrace who's you are not taking my periwinkle.
No, I don't want him. But if you like living here, he won't touch the girl. Nix, these people aren't so friendly. And they don't
bad?
want... Not necessarily. At least not yet. However, they don't want you behind the counter, as that is this man's workspace. So we could go anywhere else around here, in this area, just not behind the counter.
I'm curious. While she's been back here, is there anything like odd that she would notice while she's back here? Like maybe.
Nah,
underneath
bro,
the
it's some
stuff?
pretty
Just not
basic
that.
ass shit back here. Like this is like that what do you want to call it? The like the gas station in the middle of nowhere style, just random odds and ends that like you're not no other gas station within 50 miles, like middle of Texas, will gouge the shit out of you on gas prices because you ain't got a choice, right? That's this kind of place.
Oh, hold on, I gotta roll.
I know what he really wants, and I'm just like, bro, we about to have combat. I know it's coming. Y'all about to start killing Barovians.
All right, Nix will listen.
And as you walk past the really big dude who's about the same size as Outlaw, he's gonna kind of look down towards you, and you're gonna see like the faintest hint of a smile, right? Like, and it's not meant to be like condescending in any way. He's just a very simple guy, right? So he just kind of smiles, then thinks you're a cute kid.
And when she walks by, she just like kind of pats his knee, and just keeps on walking.
Daphne say, "See now, Nix, that man would make a great comb."
Wait, you said a great what?
Comb.
Oh.
I thought fun at the time.
Oh, no, oh my god. Yeah, I'll let Animus go. Let Animus shop before I do something
He
stupid.
really
Bro,
wants to
I-
steal some shit, bro.
I don't
like-
even want to steal stuff. It's not even stealing, but I'll let
Like
Animus do his thing
honestly,
first.
honestly, we can put some shit up. This guy needs to learn a lesson.
All right. when when you say he'll make a great comb, Nix is going to look at the big guy, and without her really knowing, her shadow is going to elongate and go next to the guy, and she is gonna cast suggestion on him.
To the big guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
and she wants to suggest to him to basically hug the shopkeep until we leave. Actually, no, hug the shopkeep for the next 8 hours.
I don't think suggestion works that long, but he will
Yeah, it's 8
definitely.
hours.
It's a full 8 hours.
Yeah,
8 hour
until they
suggestion.
complete what you've done, or 8 hours. And it's not anything harmful. I'm just asking for this big guy to
I
constantly
understand.
hug
What's
this
the
guy.
what's the saving throw?
Wisdom save for him DC 14.
DC 17? Is that what you said?
14. No,
Oh,
DC
14.
14.
I was like, holy shit!
Can I use my don't have to use my advantage on this.
You
Perfect.
don't have to use it at all. So Perry's gonna walk over and just Uncle.
Oh.
Not now, Perry. Whoa, whoa! As Perry Wimble is just going to like grab a hold and just lift him up. I love you, Uncle.
When that begins to happen, she looks at Daff and gives her a wink, like comb.
And
Put
Daphne
me down this instant, Perry. No, put me down.
That says perfect. And Daph's gonna go upstairs.
I
my
don't
God.
actually want to rob anything. I just wanted to.
Stay down from there. Those are my quarters, not yours. Put me down, Perry. As he just like keeps hitting his shoulders, like, put me down. You're headed upstairs,
Nick's
Daff?
just enjoying the show. She's just gonna be sitting on the barrel, clapping her hands.
Yep. Yeah, she's going
You guys
upstairs.
can do whatever you want.
Oh, that's
Maybe
such
she'll
a
give
Alright,
you a
bro.
better price now.
lovely uncle you have right there. Perry.
You
Swing
head
a little harder.
upstairs. Oh, Perry, stop! Stop! Put me down! What did you do?
Nothing at all. Just a love of your nephew.
I like combs.
Alright, he's hugging the shit. What are you guys doing?
Okay. So what's up here?
Ransack him.
Bro, there's not a lot up here. Like, you're in Barovia. You're not gonna find a bunch of magical items, bunch of health potions, no nothing, bro. Like, you're gonna find some very basic stuff. Very realistically, at this point, you're still looking at the Adventurers Guild stuff. It just depends on what you guys are actually looking for, and then we'll see what you can find.
All right. She would, if it's around here, she would like to find a grappling hook.
Roll me an investigation with advantage because apparently you got some time, bro.
You got some time.
Investigation. Oh, I can't.
Hey man, seems like you've not only found a grappling hook, you found the rope tied to it.
Okay. Yeah, she takes that, and
So
yeah, she's good off
you can add 50 feet of hempen rope attached to a grappling hook.
of that. She was gonna buy it, but when she saw that, she was like, "No,
Nah, he doesn't deserve the money.
What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm just gonna keep making fun of him.
Oh,
It's a perfect time to haggle.
I will have you arrested for this. Stop!
Oh,
Yeah, she
Oh
would.
my god.
However, you go back downstairs. Oh, there you go.
Bro, we're gonna see. I'm gonna give this dude a chance, and I know it's never gonna happen, but we're gonna give this dude a chance, right? 23. This old ass dude ain't doing shit.
Oh god, yo, Periwinkle kind of rough. Oh god.
14. He's trying to
Hold
wiggle
up,
out, and
Periwinkle.
Perry is just.
damn! Good thing we messed with him and not.
Yeah.
He just got
Hold
the
on.
big old hold on.
I got a +10.
Oh yeah, you don't want to fuck with Periwinkle, man.
Yeah.
where's the meat?
How much meat you want?
I want all of it into a bag.
If you're roll me 2 d20s. You're gonna find 19 rations worth of meat, bro.
Oh yeah, this is the good stuff.
Yeah,
What?
that's great.
Could it just sound like he's smoking weed?
Are you taking all 19 days worth of meat here?
I am.
All right.
Oh, so it seems that we made our selections
We
here,
have
and
lots of
Scenario will
food.
place one gold coin on the counter. I believe this will suffice for that.
That's so generous. Hey, sir, what do you want for your cloak? Oh, sorry. He says he wants 1 gold for the cloak. I'll take it off of him.
Okay, and Scenario puts another coin on the counter.
I take off his cloak.
Apparently,
You
you're
know,
taking the
I-
cloak.
There's a old saying we have back in Silesia for people that don't perform commerce in more of a fair manner that you just
Stitches
get
get
what you do.
stitches.
That there's another saying for that, but that was
If
for
you're
maybe
stabbed, if you're bad, you get stabbed.
there's a lot
Yeah.
of sayings that have in Silesia, but again, from now on, give a fair price.
Perry, this is all coming out of your salary.
Oh no! Perry's already here. He has his fair dues.
That would say, look, sir, as you can see, you're not as safe as you believe. If it was as easy for us to come in here to do this, well, imagine if we told others how easy it was. Now, we understand you want to run a business, so how about this? You charge us a fair price if we ever come in here, and we'll keep this whole situation between us.
We'll tell all the girls.
Roll an intimidation with advantage. And I will
I give
set your DC
Can I give
at
guidance?
2.
Oh. Can I give guidance anyways? Because just the bigger the number, the better it is.
Sure.
You got extra D.
Okay, 16.
So with the 16, he's just very well then. But you have to pay for everything that you've taken.
Oh no! For this, let this be a lesson learned that you will just give us a more a discount.
To the dark side.
As he starts hitting Perry Whipple again. Thieves! Thieves, I tell you!
No. You have us all
No.
wrong. This is
This
more
is
generosity on
gaslighting.
your part.
I should have came in with you guys. Moon sucks.
That does take out 10 gold coins, and she will place it on the counter. And she said, "Look, again, think of this as more of a long-term transaction between us." And she places 10 gold coins on the counter, and she backs up.
He's about to just give up, bro. He can't get Barry Wimble to let him go. He's tried so hard, and Barry's just.
Bro, is there some way for him to legally sign this code of conduct that he will continue to hold?
Go sign a contract.
Is it about to happen? Is it about to happen?
This is hilarious.
You see,
I'm gonna ask the DM if he'll allow it to happen. He will 100% do that.
It depends on what you're about to sign. I gave you all the stuff that you need to know, man. This is you.
Mm.
You know what you can offer.
Yes, but the thing that I'm asking for is the ingredients. Still don't have those.
Let me see.
I think that would require like magical ink.
You know what? Hold on a second. Let me look. I don't know where you're going to be able to find magical ink, but I will tell you that there is an ink pen and a 1 ounce bottle of ink.
I mean,
now
if that works.
so I'll make an agreement with you. How about this?
Mm-hmm.
You have spell slots, yes?
Yes.
If you are willing to use a spell slot with the normal ink, I will consider it magical ink.
I mean, is that a question? Yeah, I will.
I was just
what level
is what it
What
is.
level?
Any level doesn't matter. I'm okay with this.
go with first level then.
Okay.
I have ink if you guys want. Sorry, I came in late.
He's got the store's got plenty of ink.
I appreciate the offer, but I would rather take the store's ink just for the extra disrespect.
50 gold for each level, and you mean in addition. Give me a second here. I gotta look it up back up again, man. I know I gave it to you.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I think
So I don't think you have very many. Fourth to third. So you can give him youth, good fortune.
Mm-hmm.
I think, or unfettered glory.
You know,
I think those were the three that I think I gave you, right?
I don't remember that specifically. I don't think you gave me that. You gave me what I could gain. You didn't tell me what I could
Okay,
give.
so if you are willing to sign your portion over for unfettered glory, he will gain unfettered glory. You, on the other end, would gain, when you hit a creature with a melee attack or melee spell, you can add your charisma modifier to the damage dealt.
Looking at this raggedy old man, can I offer him youth for that?
Yes, at the beginning of your turn, if you have no remaining hit dice, you may choose to make a DC 10 charisma saving throw. On a success, you regain 1 spent hit die. If you fail, you suffer 1d6 of psychic damage. That would be what you get for the joyous use.
Sounds like he'll just wake up and have a stroke.
Or the unsurpassed fortune. Whenever a creature makes an attack roll, skill check, or saving throw within 20 feet after the GM has rolled, but before they have determined the result, you can use your reaction to re-roll the d20. If you roll a 10 or higher, the attack roll, saving throw, or skill check immediately fails. You cannot do this again until you complete a long rest.
Mm-hmm. We'll go with glory then. That's the case.
So you're gonna go with glory?
Mm-hmm. If you
All
allow
right.
for a DM, I will write up a
I
funny
want to
contract that I will
see,
type it out after session.
as the name suggests, the gift offers short-term benefits. The gift represents the power you can gain by offering certain contracts, gaining the power of a soul. You can choose the gifts that are thematic for your character or that you like the benefits of. Okay? So, all right. If that is, give me something for this guy to play off of. But yes, I will allow it.
Something as in like,
You're going to offer him a contract that would allow him to have unfettered glory. Say something about that. You don't have to write up a contract afterwards, like an actual contract, right? But for the
Give
purpose
me
of
some
RP,
man.
give me some RP for this. What are you offering?
Here, Tonori. Here's the paper. I believe our friend could use some of that. Maybe divine, hellish glory. I don't think you enjoy your life here. Trust me. Things will be better if you sign this.
Why would I sign something you're trying to give me now? What is this? Let go of me, Perry.
Nari will put the
Don't be
paper like.
afraid.
Okay, right.
Don't be afraid. It's not like you have a choice.
Don't be afraid. You don't have a choice.
Roll me
alright.
an intimidation check. 23. He's probably going to do it.
Oh, this
He's
is
rolling
not
This
twos,
man
bro.
said dose.
he's pissing
This
himself.
is not his day.
Tell
You
him to
fuck with the
put me
wrong
down
one.
now, and I will sign whatever you want. Just get him off of me.
And I will have your word that once you sign this contract, you will now conduct fair business practices in this town and not exploit people for their desperation.
Are you allowing him to read the contract? This will change his
Yeah.
answer, which is why I'm asking.
The contract would say something along the lines of, be fair to people, and life would be fair to you. You would get more than you would have if you keep scamming them.
So, the only reason I'm going to disagree with the contract specifically is because of what it says in the transformation boon. You are buying his soul for unfettered glory, for the purpose of giving him glory, and he is going to be signing his soul over to you.
It's a little tiny. It's tiny text. Tiny text.
Yeah. Yeah. It's in the back. It's in the back. He doesn't see the
It's
back.
in the back. It's in the back. All right.
Oh, no one reads the fucking contract.
It's like the terms and agreements.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Just scroll all the way down.
All right. So for the next 7 years, you will be able to call, or until he dies, you will be able to basically hold this contract, right? And hold the power of his soul. And once per long rest, you could switch between souls, whatever it may be, right? To do the different kinds of damnations or whatever. But on the back end, in the next 7 days, he will have glory beyond recognition. Whatever that turns out to be is my choice.
I can't wait to see it.
All right. So he's going to agree. If you have Perry put him down, he is going to sign his name on that dotted line because glory sounds good to this man because he's hungry.
Just look at Nyx, I believe, who cast the spell. Was it Nyx?
Yep.
Or yeah,
it's Nyx.
he just looks at Nyx.
Let him go.
Why?
We got him to cooperate. You don't need to you don't need him restrained anymore.
I need the vials first. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, we'll just
We're
call
gonna
that a
get-
friendly discount. You can go ahead and
yeah.
grab those vials, Nick.
Yeah. You can
Okay.
get the
Discount.
Just
Sure.
Give yourself the 3 vials, bro.
Wait.
Y'all
now to be
stealing his
clear,
shit, but
Hey, the adult said it's cool.
I get it. I get it.
Um,
He's gonna keep his mouth shut because certain somebody is about to sign this contract.
I do have one quick question. The vials, were they full or empty?
They're empty. They're just
Okay.
regular vials.
Okay. My 3 vials. You know what? Fuck it. We're already this deep in. Let's keep going deeper. Already here.
Wait. What do you mean?
That's in the corner shopping, getting like trying on robes in the corner.
Now, before we let you go, I need to make sure you're not going to run. And you're going to see her coming behind here with her dagger out, essentially.
Oh god, Denari kind of.
I have to give him a poke.
I just.
Denari.
So
Let her cook.
so
Let her-
hold on. So as you're doing this, Perry, you're gonna notice that Perry is staring back down at you. Even like holding with one arm, he's still going to try to protect his uncle. Suggestion won't suggestion is one thing, but he's not going to allow any harm to come. He doesn't understand the concept of stealing, but it is very specific. He will protect his uncle.
Okay, so the funny thing is, she's going over there with like the dagger, but as she like looks him up and down, she realizes that this guy is kind of old and
It's
probably
super
wouldn't
old.
taste too good, and she puts the dagger away and maybe not this one. And she puts the vials away, and she's gonna hop back up on this barrel. One more minute, and she just kind of soaks in the message that like Daft gave her, that she feels a bit in control for like the first time in her life. And after that minute, she will break concentration of the spell.
That sits on the barrels as well, and she says to you, very lowly, "Tools are great. Tools are useful."
She nods and she breaks the concentration of the spell as the shadow that was kind of attached to Perry kind of goes back and it's just under Nyx.
All right. As that happens, does anybody else want to do anything in that last minute before he drops it?
Nope. You definitely see Daphne is just sitting there, draped in an all black robe. You just really just see the circle of her face.
Oh, got your Sith robes, huh? That's what's happening.
All right. As it drops, Perry is going to put him down. I love you, Uncle. Just gives him a pat on the top of his head.
Nyx claps. That was a good hug.
Perry is just gonna Bellarez is just gonna slap like Perry from. We'll talk about this later. For now, where's my pen?
As he goes to look for the pen, Daph used telekinesis to put the 10 gold back in her pocket as she walks out.
He's so focused on this. We're just gonna let it happen. I'm not even gonna roll a perception check, bro. We're just gonna let it happen.
We already got him in the bag.
I just added it back.
All right. He's gonna pick it up and he's gonna sign off. Basically, he's going to sign it one Bildereth Kentamir. And as he proceeds to sign off, describe to me, Raul, how this contract is sealed.
as in like what happens after he signed it.
Yep. What do you want to happen? Do you want it to roll up, catch on fire? Like, what do you want to happen?
Yeah, you see, as soon as he signs the paper, the the paper itself and the pen, start getting slightly hotter. The temperature starts rising as the paper starts flowing up, going up to the air and burning, disappearing right in front of his eyes. And a bit of the ashes of remains of the paper start to swirl around this old man for a few moments, and they disappear. As this man is now my bitch.
All right. As this does it, you feel a slight power increase inside of you, but other than the power start to increase, it doesn't seem to do much else. You could swear your horns get a little longer, your teeth get a little sharper, a little longer, but that may just be in your head for now. But you could swear, oh, man, that feels good.
Denari, thanks for that opportunity.
You kind of see after things calm down, it's kind of like at the heat of the moment, Tanari, you see just it's almost like watching a person kind of come down of an adrenaline rush. And you see Tanari, for a second almost forgot that you someone else speaking. You kind of looks over, it's like, yes, that's a. And with that, we will be off. Good night to you.
Yes.
Or at least the stuff with all our stuff.
All right.
That was the best shopping trip ever. I wish we could shop like that in Voden.
All you had to do
And-
was sign or have him sign a contract that says unfettered
we
glory.
fucked with the wrong one. I say as everyone kind of leaves, and we kind of a couple of feet away from the door, kind of out of earshot, and Ari will just kind of turn around to the rest of the group. Sorry, I kind of lost myself for a minute. It's more of a bad temper I have when injustice kind of is about. This place has already seen so much dread. And don't want one thing to be such as food be taken
It's
away from the
okay.
people.
It's okay, Denari. I don't think these people are gonna be the ones to judge you for that.
Daff puts a hand on your shoulder and she says, No, that was masterfully done, Tanari. And look, by your leadership, the town is now better for it. Don't be ashamed of that.
Yeah, you're. But in exchange, he kind of takes a knee for a minute.
Yeah.
What we did here was both a good and a bad thing.
What? I'm bad?
No. You're good in this situation.
You see Dad behind Tanari shaking her head like,
No, listen here. There are some people in this world that would do things that are not very nice to people. What this man was doing was not nice to everyone that lived here. He was making it harder for people to eat and have normal things that everyone needs to live in peace. Do you understand that?
Not really.
Yes, it is a bit of a thing to understand for your age, but for this, it's more of a lesson of making sure people have fairness around.
Banners around them?
Fairness. If I ask for 2 cookies from you, but I take 3, is that good or bad?
Well, good for you. What? Not so good for me.
No, but that is bad because I asked for 2. I took in more than I needed to. You must keep people to their word.
So, if they lie, they get fried.
Sure, that's a good start. Make sure people are always truthful.
How do you do that?
It takes time, but with practice, you'll understand when people are lying to you.
So we should do that to every liar.
By
Yes, we
degree, of course. But yes.
I can do that to every lie we might meet. We want people to tell us the truth, right?
Yeah, or else they're a comb.
Yep. Or else they are close. But what you did here was very good. Thank you for helping me with this. You helped a lot of people.
She like her eyes go wide when you say she helped a lot of people. She has like a big smile on her face. Where are we going to now?
You kind of hear the crying in the background, I'm assuming.
Yep, crying is still going on, man.
There's one more person we can help.
That
before
person
the
that's
night.
been wailing.
The whole time, like for days, bro.
Okay, let's go help the whaler out.
Hopefully we'll get this done by the rest of the night and we can help the sister.
All
I
right.
need to get new art for death.
Who is who's headed over there? Is everybody going in? Who's doing what?
Access your quest. Point man.
On the party.
I lead.
Hey,
So
what?
Zax is going up first. Mr.
I'm
Zach,
I can't see
head in.
anything.
Yeah. There's no tokens currently. Here's what I'm gonna do. You can let me. I'm just gonna put you kind of over to the side for now. Just so that you guys know that you guys are actually there. I know that you guys are way off to the side.
Can't see shit though.
Yep. Can't see shit. Can't see shit. Dieter, mind it for a second. Zax,
Okay.
you said you were taking the point lead. Are you headed to the door? What are you doing?
To Mary's.
You said
Oh,
to
you were talking to
Mary.
me.
Oh,
What?
to Mary's.
To Mary's.
I was like,
Oh.
the fuck did you just say tamales? Like, what the fuck? All
I
right.
thought you said Daenerys. I was like, what the fuck? We turned to Game of Thrones?
My queen.
Oh god.
All right, you have made it to Mary's, my friend. Sorry, I'm trying to get the dog to hush up in the background as well.
So this lady, super annoying, super crying. Tonight I tried looking through the window before, and saw her crying. But we didn't go in. So how do we want to go in? Anyone?
What time?
Are we
How do we go in?
I did Zax.
Can-
Before,
No.
remember when I told you the first door? You knock, wait for a response. Do not lick the window.
Yeah, but she's bitch. That's just crazy. She's crying.
But you just give her a minute. Be patient. Just knock on the door.
Hello.
The crying stops.
Hello.
The crying and wailing stops as you hear somebody moving around from inside. It is getting louder, as if they were coming down from up above. You hear someone.
If they're bad, they get stabbed.
If they lie, they
Janari
get
is secretly
lied.
crossing her fingers. Please don't stab. Please don't stab. Please don't stab.
The
As
whole
she
nursery
opens the
rhyme.
door and sees this massive, like 7.5. You said 7.5 feet, right?
Yeah.
7.5 foot tall lizard who I can only imagine right now probably has his tongue like sipping out the side of his mouth.
It's a fucking
Gesundheit.
salary man. The worst salary man you'll ever see.
And she just freezes. Like she opens up the door and it's just like And she
Awesome.
just stops and stares at you like, if I don't move, maybe it won't see me.
My eyesight is much better than my prehistoric cousins.
Uh, can I help you?
Yes, I wish to stop your crying.
I'm sorry.
Stop. 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 Remember, bad people, they die. And you...
Zach.
Whoa, I'm trying.
Zach,
Hold on.
Zach,
Hold on,
Zach,
I'm
Zach,
trying. I'm
Zach.
trying. Hold on. Let me finish.
He said, "Let him cook."
And I want you to be a good guy.
I'm not bad, Mister. I promise. I'm just.
But crybabies are bad. So let's try and soak up the tears, right? Because like we have a little girl with us who has like no crying, and all you've done is cry. So let's try and
Bro,
like,
the moment you say little girl, just based off your passive, you're gonna see her like perk up and like start searching behind you.
Did I say something?
Gertrude, are you here?
No.
Where are you?
There is no Gertch bird here. There were no birds.
Did you bring Gertrude home?
Bring drug what?
Gertruda. Did you bring her home?
Truda. Did you name Tenari? I don't know if I'm really good with this person here.
Yes, Tanari kind of comes and gently like does a double pat on Zach's shoulder. You did good. You did good. Kind of backs him up a little.
Learn it, yeah.
Hi, Mary. Was it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's Mary. Yeah.
Yes. We heard about the news about your daughter and would like to provide any services needed to help find your daughter. If
I pick up next, like this one, this little girl.
Hi.
She just like she doesn't know what to do, man. There's all kinds of people at her door right now. She lost her daughter. Like she's just kind of in a stunned silence, like the fuck is going on?
Is there like, I guess when I get picked up and I see inside the house, are there like any pictures of like her daughter?
There are no pictures. However, as you look in the back, on the table, you do see a doll.
I'll just keep Nix on the shoulders.
Just a doll? Okay.
Just a doll. Looks like a kid's doll. Not very like think like early like 1700s, like a straw
Annabelle.
doll that's
Mm-hmm.
very shoddily put together. As the best way for me to be able to put that.
Okay.
Sackcloth dress, right?
Like a voodoo doll.
Not meant to be scary like a voodoo doll, but like meant to just be like a poor person's doll.
So a voodoo doll.
Sure. Did someone send you to bring Gertruda home?
no, but we're not from around here. I mean, we are most of travelers around this land. We just have a kind heart and would like to help heal the heart of a mother.
Are you adventurers?
In a way, yes.
She's gonna like wipe the tears. I would say snot, but like kind of like try to like wipe herself off a little bit, wipe down, and then just she's gonna step out of the way. Come in, please. She's gonna step out of the way and invite you in.
Oh, I'm in.
Zach closes the door right in her face. Whoever wants to go in, by all means, go ahead and she'll kind of step out of the way here a little bit.
Nix is on my shoulders, by the way.
Okay.
Ooh.
I can't really see anything. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's so much better.
There you go. Who else is coming in?
I'm
Denari,
going in. I
coming
can't
in.
move.
I got you. I got
Alright.
you covered, bro.
I'd
Anybody
just
else?
like to stay here, right beside the door.
Yeah, she can't move either.
All right, give me a minute. It's probably because you guys are technically outside, so I'll just do this so that you guys can all kind of see. There you go. I don't have much to offer, but
You're fine. There's no need to offer. We just want to hear mhm, a little bit more about your daughter and where our search can begin.
I really don't know, but so Gertruda, she never really left the house, and well, as she started getting a little bit older, she really wanted to leave, but you know, Barovia isn't a safe place, so you know, I always told her to keep inside, and one morning I woke up and she was gone, and she's gonna start crying a little bit again, like trying to hide it from Zax as she starts crying. You know,
Sad.
it's just a mother's worst fear, you know, and I know that I shouldn't have kept her here, but you know, I was just trying to keep her safe.
Do you happen to know where she might be? Where she could have gone? Could have been playing maybe in the fields?
I I I really don't know. She left her favorite doll, and she would never leave that behind. I'm worried that somebody came in our house and took her from me.
Or maybe she's part of the house now.
She's gonna kind of look at you like, the fuck?
Sorry, bad experience with houses.
She's just kind of like looking at you, looking at her, looking at you, looking at her, like.
May I go upstairs to her room?
uh, are you gonna help me find her?
I can't speak common very well. Room, girl room where?
She's just gonna point upstairs.
Come next. God,
Yeah,
which way is this?
she'll go with you, but as like you're like taking her away,
So
she,
the stairs are over here.
she gives like a longing look like at the doll, and looks sad, but yeah, she goes up there with you.
If you head back down over there, there you go. So you guys can, you guys are heading upstairs. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm just gonna keep asking questions about where the daughter could have been. What does she do normally? Like anything crazy might have happened before.
She's gonna try to recant the best that she can, but honestly, daughter's never left the house before, and she's about 14 now, and she woke up one morning and Gertruda was just gone.
Daughter's never left the house. About 14, woke up one morning, daughter was gone.
Gone.
Next. 100%. This girl's dead. Moved into the house. Blended in with the doors.
Wait,
Part
how
of the
do you
door hinges. 100%. She's gone.
Really? How do you know?
Gut feeling.
Nick looks
Cold
down
case.
and like and just looks at her stomach. I never had one of those before.
Yes. Mostly in with lizards. But I've heard that humans can develop them too.
Daff would ask the lady, tell us about the last day or nights. Got you.
Well, I went out we ate dinner, and as you guys are kind of standing there, you'll see like the remnants of what used to be a dinner, but it is growing moldy and just looks terrible. Like she hasn't bothered to clean off the dinner from the night that she had disappeared. And well, we ate dinner, and I went out back and fetched a pail for our baths, and I came back, and you know, we washed Gertrude's hair, and she was playing with her favorite doll, as she points to the one that's just kind of sitting on the table, and well, and then after that we went to bed, and it was just like any other night. I really don't know anything that has changed.
I want to do two things. Can I do an insight check on her?
Go for it. As far as you're concerned, that is exactly what happened.
Copy. And then she wants to kind of do like an Arcana check around. I guess generally around to see if there's anything like any type of influence going on here. Maybe like if she picks up the bear, can she sense anything or the doll, whatever it is?
Go ahead, give me an Arcana check. There is something giving off a pretty good presence, and it is bad Mojo Jojo, and it is that doll. It is bad Mojo Jojo.
Tanari, out of more curiosity, can she use Eyes of the Grave to kind of give a sweep of things and look at the woman?
Go for it, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
Can you put it in chat so I can read it specifically?
Mm-hmm.
Bad Mojo Jojo.
You know the location of any undead within 60 feet of you that isn't behind total cover and that isn't protected from divination magic until the end of your next turn. You can use your feature 5 times per long rest. You do not get any sense of any undead.
Okay. So.
No. Let me rewind.
Ayo.
You do get a sense of undead. I apologize. Except it's coming from somewhere where you didn't expect.
Fuck, where?
Upstairs.
No, it's coming from Daff.
Ah, shit.
Hmm.
Real sus.
Oh my!
Yeah, you look at Daff, and it's just like straight up, that bitch is dead. She deader than dead. She dead.
It's like Tanari's kind of like looking around the house like an investigator and kind of looks towards Dathomir and almost like catches her naked, just like, oh, and looks down.
Daph would say to the lady, this doll. Did she always have this doll?
Yeah, she would never leave it.
And Daph wants to cast Identify on the doll. Put it in chat. So she's essentially trying to figure out, of course, I'm sure it's a magical imbued object. So learn of its properties, how to use it, whether it requires attunement, blah, blah, blah. She, if the item was created by a spell, which spell created it. She's trying to identify what
Yeah, I'm trying to think of how to be able to say this. So if it's a magic item or some other magical imbued object, you learn its properties. Whether it requires attunement and how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether or not any spells are affecting the item and what they are. The item was created by a spell. You learn which spell created it. It is not a magic item.
Okay.
So it doesn't require attunement or anything. How many charges it has doesn't have any charge because it's not a magic item. You learn whether or not any spells are affecting the item. No spells are currently affecting that item. If the item was created by us and it was not created by a spell. So it is a fairly mundane object. But given your Arcana check previously, something is extremely off about this. But the object itself is not magical.
Okay. She'll say out loud, This This doll, who gave this to her?
Well, I did it. It used to be mine. And she's going to point down at a tag that seems fairly worn. Then it's going to say Blinsky Toys. Is no
She'll,
fun,
wait a
is
minute.
no Blinsky.
she'll say out loud to the group, this item here, it is giving off very dark energy. Strong with the dark side of the weave, this item.
Strong with the dark side of the
Unsurprising.
force.
Imagine if there was an object of malevolence. This is that.
What sort of malevolence? Is it like an evil spirit?
Bad juju. Very bad
Ah.
juju, Tanari.
That's putting it bluntly. Do you not remember where exactly you had this doll and looked towards the mother?
She's going to grab a hold of said doll and like pull it closer to her. I've always had it. It's it's mine. It's Gertruda's. It's. She's gonna kind of stop herself for a second, just kind of stare off into space for a minute.
Can I insight check her while she says that?
Yeah, can I also try?
Go for it. Both of you can roll for it.
Damn.
Rip.
Rip it is.
And she really just had that doll. It's probably been for generations.
I
Did
will
Tanari?
allow. I don't know if Sean, because we're starting to near the end. We got about 24 minutes left before we call it quits tonight. I don't know if you want to use your other inspo or anything for anything. It's your choice. I don't know how long you guys are going to be in here. I don't know what other roles you guys have planned.
I don't even know what I'm doing out here. But Nix would be just looking around with Zacky Wacky. Don't know what I'm looking for, so I'm just generally looking.
We're looking for her. Maybe she's under the floorboards or the ceiling, or maybe a blood pool stained on the walls.
Both of you could go ahead and roll me an insight check, or not
Wait,
insight, investigation
insight?
check. Sorry, investigation check.
I'm not lying.
I'll ask Malfi for help and take guidance for this.
Okay.
Uh,
21. Malfi is going to say two things. Number one, he's getting nothing from up here. But having
Okay.
contacted Malfi, Malfi is going to tell you about the presence he feels from downstairs.
Interesting. Go on. As I open up my notebook.
That presence he's feeling from downstairs, very specifically, came from that doll.
Okay.
And much like, and he's going to refer to it exactly like this, much like the dark side of me, something's hiding.
Okay.
So you know how Malfi like basically is inside of you, for lack of a
Yeah.
better term. Malfi's gonna say the same thing about this fucking doll.
Okay.
Dread question.
Yep.
Did Dathomir touch the doll?
Nope. The only person to touch the doll so far is Mad Mary.
No, Daft touched the doll. She would have had to cast Identify.
Oh, she did touch the doll. Okay. Daft touched the doll.
Did we at least, was there like any visible something, I don't know, when that she touched it?
Not at this
That
time.
would. Okay, not this time. Rawl would ask the lady.
Can I take a closer look? that doll.
She's going to hold it out to you, but keep a firm grasp on it. Does that make sense?
He will approach to see it, as he will say,
Do not worry. I will return it to you. But I need to inspect it from closer. Maybe it could help us find your daughter.
She's gonna keep her hand on it, man. Like, she's willing to let you inspect it, but you notice, like, as you try to take it, she's got a grasp. And for this little old woman, she's got a grasp, bro.
Alright, if that's the case, he's just gonna get closer and try to inspect it while she's holding it. And he's gonna try to like kind of like poke it in a way that would like so it is a doll, it seems lifeless, but like in a way that would maybe possibly hurt it.
It doesn't seem to move at all. However,
Nothing.
you notice something with that, right? Obviously, I had Kane roll something, and Madra, I had you roll something. I wasn't saying anything. You very specifically, and let me just double check, have passed your saving throw. DC being 16. You will notice what Daff did not. And it's building in Daphomir's current brain right now. She's staring at this doll as you're kind of poking and prodding it. Daff, you want this fucking doll. Like, this doll is your fucking doll, Daff. You want this fucking doll.
Daff uses her telekinesis to grab it out of whoever's holding its hands.
As it's starting to build up inside of you, Raul, you're kind of poking and prodding at it, and you realize the moment you place hands on this, you're able to fight it off. Whereas Daff doesn't even begin to realize what's happening. There's a pull that's coming from this that makes you want it, but you're able to fight it off, and with that, you have passed your wisdom saving throw and do not desire it, but become fully aware that the moment you put a hand on it, that's what's happening.
If like it would he know that like touching it again would also make him like would proc this effect again? Or
probably.
Like, even if he succeeded to save, if he touches it again, he would have to save again.
Something to that effect. I'm literally reading the notes for it.
If that's the case, he would like kind of give a scream at Daff, and while Tanari's there.
Daff, you're pulling on it, right?
Yeah, she's using telekinesis to grab it.
Yeah, as she does that, he screams, "Keep your hands out of this doll."
So as you're pulling it towards you, she's going to try to keep a grasp on it. It's a 9. I will allow you, because it is that, I will allow you to either roll a athletics or an arcana. It's up to you.
Definitely not athletics.
Basically, you're just wrestling this thing away from her.
And she just snatches that shit.
From right out from in front of your eyes, Raw. It goes right into Daff's hands.
He will immediately tell Tanari, "Help me.
That shit is cursed."
What? Daffy, put the doll down, quick.
Think I won't. This.
Are you mad?
This doll is strong in the weave.
But
it is best. Good.
You said it was evil. The juju. What about the juju?
It's bad juju. But Tanari, I'm bad juju.
Dun, dun, dun.
And that's where we end the session.
She doesn't say that. She said, it is bad juju. Even more important for it to be in our hands and not in some random place like this.
I can understand that, but would you think it'd be wise for you to hold such a thing?
Of course.
Dathomir, the moment you touch the stall, it plays with your mind.
And
I was able to fight it off. I believe you're also going to be able to do so.
Mary's
this.
gonna try to take it back from me, like during this conversation. Like she's going to try to take it.
she,
All right.
Dathomir casts, like, as soon as she sees Mary come close, she telekinetically she pushes Mary back to the wall.
Strength saving throw, right?
All right. All right. There's gonna be a jump, but Tanara's gonna tackle Dathomir.
And that is, she will basically be pushed into this back wall over here and kind of held there.
Would I be able to do something?
I think you guys probably hear commotion
Okay.
at this point. Like shit's starting to pop off downstairs. I think
Mhm.
both you and Zach probably hear some shit at this point. So if you want to go downstairs, that's up to you guys.
Okay. Before that happens, Nix wants to tell Zach, it doesn't seem like there's anything in this room. It seems to be just the old lady's room. But
No blood?
no bagels either. But Malfi said
Through.
that doll down there was, I don't really know how to word it, but it's like, it's kind of like me.
Little?
Well, yeah, but,
Small.
It's kind of hurts my head, but I think there's something inside the doll. Yeah.
Inside the doll.
Mhm.
Like there's something inside of you. Ew.
Yeah.
Okay, that's spooky. I don't know what to do. What should we do?
Mm,
I have a
I ha-
sword. I have an axe. I have a light.
well, if it's like me, you can't really just get to Malfi.
You're afraid of light. Maybe this doll thing's afraid of light. And I am
Maybe.
the light of the moral long sword lord.
Maybe, but it sounds like something's happening downstairs. Let's check it out.
Let's go. I will be the bright light. Cover your ass. Vroom. Have no fear. We are here.
But before Nyx goes down, she does whisper to Malfi, to just like help her out. She kind of just says like under her breath, because she doesn't know what's happening downstairs.
And like a tambourine, we're smashing the light.
Meanwhile, I get that tackle. You're muted, Dred.
Sorry. I was saying okay to you, Sean. Sorry, I didn't
Mhm.
realize I was muted. And then that would be a roll between you and Daff. I'm gonna treat it kind of like a grapple. So strength or strength or athletics or acrobatics for each of you, whichever one you decide. We're gonna see
Doing
if
a
you get it
flip.
off.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
You're close.
All right, we got a 9. What do we got, Daff?
Yeah, she'll just hop.
Don't worry, Daft about to get a flashbang in the
God damn
face
it.
here.
She did the
Yeah,
backflip.
Yeah, she'll like jump on the wall and then jump over onto the table and she'll say, Tanari, I understand you want this doll. But again, so long as we get it away from this town,
Flashbang.
it won't be okay.
Are you doing it? That's your choice. You would
Hell
know
yeah.
for one specific person, you can hit it with one charge. If you actually take a look at it, one person is one charge. 5 is for a whole ray.
Listen, we're always going 5.
God damn it.
If that's what you want to do, man, I'm okay with this. I was just asking the question. All right, so I need everyone
big
in there to
energy.
give me a
Here we
DC
go.
15 con saving throw, please.
Everyone?
Everyone.
That's gonna ruin
What kind
my
of save?
plan. to help.
Flashbang. I did say cover your eyes, Nick. I did say cover your
Con
eyes.
save?
If you told Nyx to cover
God
the
damn.
eyes, I'll give it to her at advantage.
God fucking damn it.
Basically, every single one of them except Xavier.
Nick.
All right, so Mary is completely blind. Tanari is completely blind for the next minute, and everyone else is good to go.
Any effect on the doll?
No effect on the doll.
What the fuck?
No effect on the doll.
As that happens, I would like to. Rawl would try to. As Daff is like on the table, he would grab her by the leg and say, "You know, you don't understand," and try to like shove her away from the table, basically knock her prone, so that it would be possibly easier to take away the doll from her.
So you're gonna try to trip her up?
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably gonna do the same grapple effect because I think that's how that's ruled.
Okay, we doing flips?
But yeah, basically either acrobatics or athletics against his.
Yep.
To trip him out.
Right, we doing flips?
All right.
I flipped harder.
Daff is prone on that ground, bro, as she hits the table.
You would say, "I don't want to hurt you. Let go of that thing."
Wait a minute. Why is the lion attacking Daff? Next, your
Tanari's
worst fears come
blinded.
true.
Grab
This
the
is going-
doll!
As Tanari can't see shit, all she
Next, the
screams,
lion has
"Grab
betrayed
the
us.
doll!"
This is so chaotic.
This is
God.
terrible.
Shit is
I love
hitting
it.
the fan. Mad
Fucking
Mary
hilarious.
is in the corner,
Oh,
fucking blind,
yeah.
crying, like trying to
Yes.
feel out for where the doll is right now. Like
May as well
Tanari,
roll initiative, give everyone a turn at this.
I'm having way much more fun in the chaos right now. I'm not gonna lie. It's
Yeah,
a funnier
yeah.
narrative just to let the chaos go.
Honestly, yeah, funny narrative.
Yeah.
Tanari literally just screams, "Grab the doll! It's cussed!"
Next, go for the legs. The lion has betrayed us.
Go for it.
God damn it!
This is happening exactly after fucking Daft. Daffamir told Nyx about the BFF thing.
Yeah,
Jesus.
BFF.
Makes
Goddamn.
the moral conundrum at every left turn.
Oh no, this is actually perfect for what's going to happen with Nyx.
Oh boy.
Nyx seeing this is going to like start screeching as she has no idea what to do and everyone seems to be fighting. And as she starts to screech, probably partially because of the fight and partially because of the light, she is going to cast something. Something she hasn't cast yet, and I thought it'd be interesting with this doll. Nyx's shadow is going to basically encompass this entire room as she casts Detect Thoughts, and she wants to detect thoughts on that doll.
Okay, hold on a second. Put that in chat for me real fast. I just want to see something.
I'm already concentrating. Oh yeah, in suggestion. Like I'm concentrating on suggestion.
He's still
Suggest
holding
you
him
cast
back
a new
home.
spell.
But because of what Malfi told me, she's thinking that there's another Malfi inside, and she wants to see is there anything that doll is thinking that she can get a grip of and understand what's happening.
Okay. So we are looking at. Let me read the thoughts. Certain creatures, when you cast a spell, your action, you can use focus. You can see within 30 feet. Creature has. Effect. And what do we have? No. Okay. Surface thoughts. All right. So the surface thought that you get, you go to look at this doll, right? And you get nothing. But Malfi, having asked Malfi for help earlier, he tries to guide you and tells you to push deeper, right? Don't just concentrate on the doll. Concentrate on what the doll represents. And as he goes to push you through this, you hear a female voice on the other end. They desire me. Yes, they finally desire me. Oh, I'm wanted. I'm wanted.
That okay. Nix will go. Wait, can you hear me? I can hear you.
I don't think Detect Thoughts allows that to go back and forth.
I
Right?
know that, but Nix doesn't know that.
Yeah,
This is
right.
the first time she's casted
Right.
it. She doesn't. She's still learning what her
Nope.
spells do.
Nothing comes back.
Okay, so while she's like concentrating on it, she's going to, I guess, sort of come to and sort of yell, "Everyone, you need to stop right now! That there's something inside that doll. Yeah, yeah, and it wants you. It wants to be wanted. Like it wants friends, but not in the good way." And she's going to like, as she's gonna like rush off of like the stairs and kind of run up to, I guess, Daff, who is currently prone. Was that the correct thing?
He is currently prone.
Um, I guess this is what we're invoking right now. She's going to look at Daff and say, "Do you want the Daff? Do you want the doll more than a friend than you want me, Daff?" And she's going to just look at her with like sad eyes.
The Puss in Boots eyes.
So, fuck. I'm trying to think of how to.
Basically, if possible, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to give Daff another wisdom save by
Right,
kind of
right.
invoking what we just talked about.
And here's what I'm gonna ask from you, Nix, first. Give me a persuasion check
Okay.
at advantage. I'll give it to you at
Okay.
advantage. And I'm trying to think of how to rule this because very specifically it states you don't get another saving throw. But I like where your head's at. I like where we're going with this, right? And we're using the previous RP, so I'm gonna at least give you a chance, right?
Okay.
So go ahead and give me a persuasion check at advantage.
Okay.
Is that where you want to keep that?
I don't think I can use the other advantage, but I do have one thing.
If because of the specialized version of the advantage that I'm giving you, I will allow you to re-roll that at advantage if you
Sure,
want to
I'll
use
do-
it.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, for the fucking friendship bond.
Yep.
Power of friendship.
The power of
Power of
friendship in this
friendship.
dark, fucking, horrible place.
That's a bit better.
19 is going to do it. All right. So as you're really trying to connect Daff, you're kind of realizing, bro, it's a fucking doll, right? Like you should not be acting like this. I'm going to go ahead and give you one more shot at this saving throw.
What am I rolling again?
So you are rolling a wisdom saving throw, please.
Can I give her advantage by slapping her?
I do have one. I do actually have for last thing Nix has. I'm gonna use my DM's inspiration for that. That I got a while ago. Funny enough, Dread, for recapping another session.
All right. Would you like to re-roll that, Daff? He's gonna give it to you. All right. 13 was not going to save it, but the 23 most definitely is. DC was 16. So previously, by the way, Raw, you hit on the money on what you needed, bro.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
told me DC 16.
Yeah. So with that 16, Daff, what do you do?
She telekinetically, as she's laying on, I'm guessing Raw's on top of her, she telekinetically holds the doll up to the ceiling, and she looks up at Nyx and she says, "Of course I couldn't choose a doll over you. You're my best friend." And she keeps the doll up on the ceiling.
All right. Doll is up on the ceiling. Are you? What is anybody else doing?
Nix
I
wants to listen to the thoughts again
Oh.
now, but I want someone else to be able to go and do something.
um
Raul
Alright,
would
with-
just warn everyone, like, don't touch the doll. We can inspect it, but don't put your hands on it.
there seems to be some sort of essence inside this doll. If it's cursed, I think I can be able to exercise it in some way.
I don't think it's cursed. It just has something else inside of it. Yeah, like me.
Two things. First, more like a person, or what is?
It's not like a person. It's more like a power. Yeah.
Okay, requires maybe more examination. Zax, could you help out Mary here?
I
Oh,
can
wait,
I can hear the doll's thoughts. It wants friends. It's kind of like me, but it's going about it the wrong way.
Mary is like trying to pull a chair over to stand on top of it to try to get to this doll. She wants this
Oh, she
fucking
hooked.
doll, bro.
Oh, she hooked. She hooked.
She hooked.
Mm,
This is like at this point, this is like Hell in a Cell with like the money bag in the center, bro.
all right, so Dred, I'm gonna improvise an ability. If I can either do some sort of roll, or can I use like a turn ability to maybe like cast out whatever's inside that doll and like stop the curse?
You definitely try.
Okay.
Turn.
Things are always worth a
So-
try.
But you did find out the only undead presence was Daff.
Yeah,
Mm.
but this is like improvised turning, because I feel
Okay.
because it's
Yeah.
like the spirit of whatever's inside this doll. And if you're saying like there's someone in it, it thinks like maybe we can cast whatever is in it out of it.
So you're using your turn undead.
Yeah, kind of like changing it up a bit just to maybe focus on whatever's in there.
Okay. All
I'll
right.
just use
So I will let you know as your DM previously. You are
Not
using it.
DM
I'm
anymore?
not. No.
What?
Previously,
Are you leaving us?
previously when you used Eyes of the Grave, very specifically it states not behind total cover. Because it is actually internal to this doll, I took it as complete cover, which is why it was hiding from you, right?
Okay.
However, your turn undead, it can hear you, right? Each undead that can see or hear you.
Mhm.
You're 100% turning this undead.
Oh, okay. So now it's
Must make a
effective.
wisdom saving throw. So I'm going to make a wisdom saving throw here.
While it's
Gotta
doing that,
beat
could I just hear
a-
what it's thinking while this is happening?
It will match it as you try to push it back. What you hear,
Damn.
they are mine.
Uh-oh.
Well, Nix was like, it didn't like that.
What did it say?
It says we're his. Yeah.
I'd like to presume that maybe this thing is not on the nice side. No.
No, it
Can I
it wants everything to want it.
Dred, can I use my inspiration on the creature in a negative way?
Roll me odds or evens.
Even.
Roll me a d4. Even, I'll give it to you. Nope. I at least gave it a chance, man. I like the ideas, right? That is not the purpose of inspiration at all.
This game doesn't want me to win.
Does anybody else want to do anything, man? You guys got some options, whatever they may be.
I've done about all I can. I'll let someone else try something before I keep going.
I think I kind of blew my load with it, whatever else I got.
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
No, I was just saying, like, oh, my want to do something, but Ducky's deafened, so yeah.
All right. Well, what do you want to do, Raw? Or is it playing off a Ducky?
Denari, we either find a solution, find something with this, or I'm breaking it.
As soon as you say, or you're breaking it, you're going to hear Mad Mary just scream. She's going to redouble her efforts to get to this doll.
I take a step back from her.
It's in the ceiling, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's on the ceiling. Like, she's trying to
Yeah.
climb up on chairs, anything that she can get to this doll.
All right. My last reach. I'm gonna throw holy water at it.
It,
All right.
the woman or the doll?
The doll.
Yeah.
What is holy water defined as? Holy water. D&D. I need to see how that's written currently. I think that they may do it. I just want to read it. Fiend or undead, it takes 2d6 radiant damage. A cleric paladin may create holy water. Okay, alright. So, it is technically undead. Because it is a ghost. As you soak this doll in holy water. Come on.
Oh shit.
Fuck! I shoot it. Nah, I'm kidding.
You
I
hear
do
this
shoot it.
loud scream as this ethereal ghost is ejected from it. You're still concentrating on that detect thoughts, right?
Yeah, I believe it lasts up to 10 minutes. I want to say detect thoughts.
You hear this. It's not even a hearing. It's a feeling, right?
Oh, it's 1 minute.
The last thing that you feel, well, if it's just a minute, this will be the last
Yeah,
thing
just-
that you feel, or it's not
Okay.
even a hear. It's a feeling, right?
Mm-hmm.
Revenge, right? Like, this isn't the last you've seen. You are mine.
When it says that, is it saying it specifically to me, or is it saying it like
No,
to
it's
the,
it's a
mother?
feeling.
Who's it
You've
saying
ejected
like,
you've
can we
ejected
define
it out of
mine?
you've ejected it out of a doll. At this point, you specifically, Nyx, have broken the contact that it had with Daff. And it wants revenge, but it is gone. You no longer feel that presence at all.
It wants revenge on like Rawl and Tanari for like the holy water.
It wants, yeah, well, it wants revenge on them too, but it wants revenge on you as well.
Well, maybe he wants revenge on like Zach because he's so big and like bigger body, more they can possess, right? It wants revenge on someone else.
Didn't say anything about possession.
Wants you, kid.
I'm
Wants
just
you.
letting you know that it is 11 o'clock. It is 11 o'clock. What I will tell you, we will end this session with Daff having broken the curse due to the power of friendship, and Tanari having exorcised a ghost out of a doll with some kind of power that it had a connection, but having it broken, you have no idea what that connection would or would not have been. But you have successfully gotten rid of that ghost.
And success feels kind of half-assed because now this thing just want hands on everybody in this room.
It's not attacking anybody. It's gone.
Not yet.
It's gone.
Not yet. We
Not
get to
yet.
session 32 and
Maybe session 32, bro.
Look, it's gonna be at a time
It's
where like,
gone.
we're all super friendly. We're all like having a hard, like tense ass RP moment. You just see a fucking ghost come. Remember that bitch?
And you, my friends, that will be the end of this session. As we are at 11 o'clock, I'm pretty sure Ducky's got stuff he's got to do.
Yeah.
It was a good detour. Good detour.
All right.
yeah, we did good.
You guys did good.
Side questing.
You guys got a little bit of side questing in. You said that this was going to be an RP episode and not a battle episode. You got what you wanted, bro.
We did a battle of wits.
You did a battle of
I
wits
don't know,
against a ghost.
man. Daff was feeling real battled.
And she's knocking prone on the floor.
Yep.
All right, guys. Thanks to anybody who is still watching. I appreciate it. And we will catch you next Friday. Thanks for everybody for playing. And I'll see you next time.
Bye,
Yo.
stream.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.